Alright fans, welcome. It is ESFL 8. A champion will be crowned this evening. Welcome everybody. I hope you're excited as we are here in the commentary booth. We have been waiting for 3 fight cards now, nearly 4 weeks for this event. We've had 16 men enter this tournament, and now we are down to our final 2. It is all going down tonight on the line. We have a great night of fights. We've got 13 fights this evening for you, so we're going to be here. We're going to bring in you the action non-stop. It's going off. As always, I'm joined by Bruce Lee Rob over there, and also tonight a very special guest, the creative director of EA Sports UFC 3, Mr. Brian Hayes. Good evening, Mr. Brian Hayes. Good
evening to you. Thank you very much for having me. I don't know how special of a guest I am, and I don't feel I'm deserving to sit in the middle of you two, but it's an honor to be here.
He did not request the middle. Let's just put that on the line. He didn't request the middle. I'd already set it up. It was too late. But thank you.
Yeah, that was not my riders. Like, I didn't say put me in the middle and only green M&Ms and whatever.
No problem. How are you doing tonight, Bruce Lee Rob? Are you excited, man?
I'm really excited, and it's a little bit extra cozy up here with Brian between us, Bailey, and it's a little bit more warm. I'm feeling the heat from
it's nice.
From Brian right
no,
now.
It's the heat from this fight card we've got tonight. Run hot. We're all going to be running hot tonight. I tell you, I'm so hot right now. I'm amped up.
I'm excited, Bailey.
I know, right? So we're going to take a quick look at the fight card just so you guys know what is going down this evening. Let's have a quick look at this fight card. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. Fight card. So it is ESFL 8. We have 13 fights tonight. We're bringing you fighters the likes of Romero's back. We've got Chur. We've got Dalton coming in. We have Sandman's coming back. Mr. Chicken, Old Agony, Yeshua's Hammer, Crooks is on the card. Rampage 760 is on the card. We've got Nugs fighting tonight. EK Elitis is back. Onza is back. Lessons is back. Cody Danks in the house. Matty Ice is fighting Prodigies. Lemus Khan's fighting Brand New Mac. Prioxis is fighting Ricky Viamonte. And in the main event, Kinetic NRG taking on D-Mart for the first ESFL belt. A champion will be crowned this evening in our main event. I can't believe it. Who you got in the main event, guys? Let's talk this main event real quick. Who you guys got?
I'll go first, and you know, I can't bet against my boy. You know, I always call him the GOAT of the EA Sports UFC. And yeah, in the live events last year, I know, Brian, you probably remember him. Kinetic NRG made a big impact, almost won, lost to his teammate. D-Mark is a great grappler, a great friend of Kinetic, but I got to give the edge to Kinetic in this main event. I mean, no one has beaten him so far, and I'm going to go with Kinetic.
Kinetic, all right.
That's completely fair. I think, obviously, Kinetic's tremendously talented individual. Watching this fight last week, I was blown away. I'm just going to go with the straight homer pick, though, because D-Mart's a Canadian like myself. So I just got to pull for my countrymen, and I'm gonna give him my pick, and hopefully that gives him some strong tailwinds.
All right. We did do a poll on Twitter. There's still time to vote. If you go over to the ESFL page on Twitter, you can still vote for who you think's going to win. All right. Me, I'm going to stay out of it. I'm going to remain unbiased.
Oh, come on, Bailey.
It's too much on the line. I can't. I'm too excited.
That sounds like you're just chickening out.
That's true.
There's already a chicken on the card, Bailey, and EK Chicken.
Mr. EK Chicken. I'll give you my my pick before the main event. How about that? Wait till then. Okay. I'll give you my pick then. Let's take a quick look at the bracket, guys, for the tournament here. 16 men entered. Kinetic NRG beat Matty Ice in the first round. Matty Ice is fighting tonight, taking on Prodigies, who is an excellent fighter as well. And then he beat Prioxis in the semi-finals, went on to the finals. Prioxis is fighting tonight, fighting Mr. Ricky Viamonte. That is a fight. Then D-Mart also in the finals this evening. First, he took on Sandman. Sandman's fighting tonight. And then he beat Bez Pravel, the Russian bear, in a great matchup. Beat him onto the final, and we're left with those 2 men. D-Mart taking on Kinetic NRG to crown the first ever ESFL champion. I can't wait. I mean, what more can you want than that? This is the best card we've ever put on. It's fantastic.
I'm pumped up, Bailey, and I'm pumped.
You should be pumped. You should be super pumped. You should be vacillating with pumpness.
There's too many celebrities on this card. Okay, go ahead.
There's a celebrity over here. All right.
I'm gonna bust out of my shirt as the card goes on.
There we go. So the first fight of tonight, we do have Romero taking on T4H Chur. Obviously, T4H, he is a member of the Four Horsemen clan. Great fight camp, lots of good fighters on here. Sandman also fighting out of T4H. He'll be on the card tonight. He is ranked number 50th, but we have a fan favorite as well. He's taking on Romero 420. Always good. 6 fights in the ESFL, Rob. 6 fights. Romero's been here so much.
He's a vet.
He's a vet. He is on a 2-fight losing streak, though, but both great strikers. this should be a great matchup. So we're going to jump on over to the first fight because we are ready to go with it right now. And let's get this card underway.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Let's go. All right. Looks like it's going to be bantamweight. Always a classic matchup. And of course,
got the music playing.
Sure, going with that Cody Garbrandt pick, which is, you know, ideal. Cody Garbrandt, dangerous left hook, great footwork, good head movement. Was that a Jimmy Rivera pick? Was it on the other side there, Rob?
It was, yeah.
It was. Rob was not known. Rob's not watching. Rob, come on, man. First fight. Too excited.
No, I'm watching. I'm here.
It was a Rivera pickup. So you got to think that Romero's going to employ the grappling, but we know Romero's a striker, so I don't know what he's thinking there.
Jimmy Rivera's got pretty good all-around ratings. I think that we've done a lot for his notoriety in the UFC overall, just with the ratings he has in the bantamweight division. I run into him a lot in the lower levels of competition that I engage in.
Yeah, he does feel like a very solid all-rounder, and he is, you know, based on his stats. But I guess Romero prepared to take this fight everywhere, but Romero typically likes to come forward and pressure. But like you said, Brian, he will be able to do that with Rivera here. Also has good low kicks as well, I believe.
Yeah, and Rivera also has 3 inches of reach on Cody Garbrandt, being the shorter fighter, which is sort of intriguing in this matchup.
Indeed. So Romero did pick up the Rivera pickup there. Like we said, ranked number 45. He's 2-4 right now in ESFL. He's on a 2-fight losing streak though, so he wants to get back up, you know, get some wins. 2-4 is not the best record, but he's here and he fights every single week. You know, we never see enough of Romero. We can't get enough of Romero. It's a great fighter. Taking on Chur, representing the 4 Horsemen. He's only had 1 fight in ESFL. He did drop that first fight, but these two are going to bang, and this is a great way to kick us off for the start of this card. ESFL 8. You're here. 13 fights. This is number 1. We're going to get it in tonight. And I think we're just about ready to get this underway.
Yeah, we got a long... Go ahead.
With the heart. With the love heart. All right, here we go. First fight of the night. 3 rounds. Romero picking up Jimmy Rivera in the red gloves, taking on T4H Chur in the blue gloves.
Here we go. Both men taking the center of the octagon right now.
Yeah, both coming forward. We know Romero really loves that forward pressure, staying in that southpaw stance here. But already a nice read by Chur, slipping the inside of that jab. Got to be careful with that if he follows up with an uppercut. Keeping the pressure. Nice. Romero coming forward. That 1-2 lead hook to the body's working nice for him. He's not letting his stamina reset. He keeps throwing here.
Yeah, you know, Romero showing good blocking. Taking the center. Who gets his leg cocked though and eats a left hand right there. Good play by Cody.
So dangerous to throw them body kicks. I mean, get caught with them and you say, oh, but he's already clipped him here. It was a lid uppercut and the right hand's coming back around to the left hand's over the top. But he's backing up. He's relaxing here. No problem. Lead head kick throwing out quite a lot here.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble. Chur was in there for a second. Balian.
Yeah, he's not afraid to plant. I mean, he did catch that body kick earlier and he's thrown that lead kick quite extensively here. Sensible move, grabbing the clincher, see if he employs another break plan. Goes straight for the breakdown, able to get it, but he gets it there off the block here. It's a good, easy way to escape the clinch, block and break up, but it's quite predictable, Brian, right?
Yeah, I mean, Romero was coming out with some really good boxing combinations to start with there, like some 4- and 5-piece combinations, so it was a smart idea to go for the clinch there, try and slow him down.
Yeah, definitely. Just aware, just the initial grappling exchange, of stamina drain. But you got to think, oh, he gets caught there with the left hook, the right hook, sorry.
Big shots.
Big shots, and he's backing him up already. Chubby comes back with the right hand. Beautiful job, he's going to drop him. Oh, he's down. He's hammering him out. Oh, already. How on earth Romero drops again. 3 losses in a row here. Not great.
Cody Garbrandt for you.
That is Cody Garbrandt. Indeed, that left hook, too much forward pressure from Romero. Got excited after rocking him there and got dropped, eating 1 too many shots. Breaking the block, he's got his hands up, sort of behind the ear there, but still caught him just about. Follow up ground and pound.
Jimmy was Romero's landing some good shots, you know, had him hurt, and then Chur just comes back out of nowhere, just KOs Romero, Balian. Holy moly, what a fight.
He was very, very close to recovering off the bottom there. I thought it was going to keep going, but
yeah.
Able to finish with the ground and pound.
Yeah, he only took
that bar was like full.
Yeah, he took that like 1 rock early, and then, you know, I think because he followed up so quickly, that might have just carried the damage over, not giving his head, you know, enough time to recover in between that exchange. But that's it. First fight over, nice and quick. The first round here, Romero dropping again, 3 losses in a row. I'm not that, you know, I want to see Romero fight again, you know, but 3 losses in a row, you know, Ooh, the roster's already quite full. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he gets kept on. A shame here. Came out to strike, came out to fight, rocked him twice early, but a little too overzealous. And I'm sure the T4H guys will be happy with that victory for Chair.
Yeah, big win for Chair. You know, he takes on a vet in Romero, and Romero cannot be happy dropping 3 in a row. And he might be, you know, demoted to a Proving Ground card, Bailey, and who knows?
I wouldn't mind seeing him on the Proving Grounds card. Proving Grounds guys come to fight. They come to fight the Proving Grounds. Brian, have you caught any Proving Grounds cards yet? We've been doing them on the Wednesday nights.
I did watch a little bit of one of the last ones this week. I don't know how happy the people on Proving Grounds will be to see Romero come back there if he does.
Well, we'll see. He's going to be tearing it up, I'm sure. But good fight to get nice out of the way. Good striking matchup as always, and we've really seen sort of grapplers start to come out of their element now, especially after these last 2 big patches. People have really started to sort of mix up their overall MMA game. So good striking matchup, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see some grapplers come out tonight. There are some good grapplers on the card, and this next matchup does feature an EK guy who we know do have pretty good grappling in Dalton Jr.
Yeah, those EK guys are always training against each other and always come out with really, really sound grappling. So look for EK Dalton to use his grappling well against getting it wet, Bailey. Is that what we're reading right now?
That's a little bit of a strange name. I don't know about that one. Not the best name right there. But we'll see.
I mean, I kind of like it.
Okay. They are getting themselves ready here. So make sure the fight's ready to go. Oh, I think they just jumped in. We might have to switch.
I think I saw Connor.
I think I did. Right, we're going to jump straight over to this fight because I believe they are just getting going here. Looks like it's going to be taking place at lightweight, or may have been featherweight here.
All right, coming up next,
it is. It's a mirror match for Conor McGregor. Oh, these two have fought before.
They have. 14. Uh-oh.
I think getting it wet is in the red gloves because this is his host. So we'll see here. But yeah, obviously everything's identical, everything's even. We've seen some good mirror matches here. You know, you can't hate on the mirror match. We've had some good mirror matches come up, but here they go, ready to go. Touching them up straight away. Second fight of the night. Here we go. First rounds of 3 here. We've got EK Dalton Jr. taking on Getting It Wet 24/7. EK Dalton Jr. is in the red gloves, getting wet in the blue. Oh, they're trading already. Them uppercuts coming in hard and fast. Now that lead elliptical kick, that lead stomp kick is, you know, been quite effective a lot. I know I saw some people posting about it today. Wanting to get it nerfed, but, you know, if you can stay away from it, you know, it's not too much of a problem. But getting it wet, already utilising that early on in this round.
Yeah, and EK Dalton's putting the pressure on getting it wet right off the bat.
Yeah, not afraid to just walk forward here. Really looking for that ducking uppercut, but gets caught there. See if Getting It Wet employs that lead right hook. And he caught him there with it because that's a good way to stop that ducking uppercut. Both coming back with it now. Both looking for it now. Starting to turn it up. 1-2. Little head slip, trying to move back here with the pull counter. A lot of early head movement Getting It Wet. Not really waiting to read. Both really looking for that ducking uppercut. But that's so vulnerable now, Brian, right?
Yeah, it's we've done a little bit of tuning on that to, you know, get some more balance into the game. But I'm really interested. It's interesting for me to see this EK guy picking Conor McGregor because I know they are a very elite grappling team. So for him to pick such a talented striker as well, it's got to be an interesting choice.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they do have some of the best grapplers in the game, but they do remind us every now and again that they do have a lot of good strikers, and not everyone over there grapples. And I guess if you are a striker and you go over there, you know, you're going to face some of the best grapplers, so it's a really good place to step up your game there. But good body kick there by Getting It Wet. Lands that liver kick on the inside, follows up with a big shot. And he's doing a lot of circling out to his right-hand side here. He is getting away from that left hand. He's going to avoid that uppercut, but he needs to circle. Well, he needs to slip to the outside of that uppercut, really, but he's doing good shots with this liver kick here. Catching Dalton Jr. when he's standing still as well, ready to slip, which is going to do even more damage.
Yeah, Getting It Wet seems to be on his back foot here, but he is landing good kicks, and, you know, he's not panicking too much. He's fighting smart. Good check right there.
Good check, and he's returning, but he's reading that jab that EK Dalton Jr. keeps stepping forward with, and they're both just slipping and ripping here. Now, their stamina's are going to drop so fast if they keep fighting like that. I'd like to see someone just start throwing that lead hook instead of leading with the jab all the time or the ducking uppercut, because you will catch your opponent if they're always going to dip in with that. Oh, you're going to be careful. Just throwing that over the top there. Dalton Jr. just coming back on the inside. Lands a good shot.
Oh, that elliptical kick is killing him.
Yeah. I don't know if we should call it an elliptical or a front leg side stomp. I mean, I guess it's kind of an elliptical kick. But he's landing it, yeah, and he's going to tenderize that lead left leg. He is starting orthodox right now. Good job with the teep. Nice to see some teeps.
Oh, nice catch.
Nice read there. Not afraid to do it, but he catches him there.
Oh,
that left uppercut. You got to be so careful against Conor McGregor. It's one rear uppercut. It can rock you and get in where we'll have the power advantage here because he's in that southpaw stance. I don't know how good Conor's switch rating is, Brian. Do you know?
It is pretty decent. I don't know the specific number, but I know he's one of the more confident strikers.
Saw some good leg
Who'd
kicks.
you give that round to, guys?
There were rocks on both sides, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
It's a close one. We saw some good leg kicks, constant stomps, but constant pressure from EK Dalton Jr., who's just putting it forward and getting away. Who's doing a good job fighting off his back or just backing up, but I'd like to see more of that lead hook.
Yeah,
right.
Dalton doing great.
Looks like we're ready to go. Start the second round. Second fight of the night. This is ESFL 8. We're going to crown the champion tonight. Just getting started. Second fight, second round of this fight. We got EK Dalton Jr. taking on, getting it wet, and who just misses on that rear
nice
uppercut. Got to be careful. No joke.
Dalton's in his face right now, Balian.
Yeah, and he's throwing up top a lot. Oh, but he catches him with that right hand. Left hook coming back.
Body shot.
Power into the body there.
He's stumbling.
He's got to be careful because, you know, throwing up high with that block, especially if you're swinging the ripper, there's the right hand. Takes him right off his feet. Backing up. No stamina.
Works that body.
He is working. He's coming up and top now. It's going low, high, low, high.
Yeah, whenever he has getting wet hurt, he just goes right to the body.
Yeah, nice, good opportunity to land 2 free hooks right on the inside there. But if getting him, you can't really, you know, you're not as vulnerable because obviously if you come straight up to the head, not only is the chance your opponent's going to block it, nice slip there, but you know, if they can slip and rip, you can catch you when you're coming forward. He's still working that elliptical.
Yeah, both gentlemen seem to be initiating with some sort of lean, so if the other opponent could just time the lean properly.
Yeah, it's a lot of pull counters here. Nothing really following up though. Oh, again!
Oh,
just
that was close.
Throw that
was close, Brian.
Ooh. Oh, he slips a jab to the outside. Beautiful job. Now coming back in. Whenever you're fighting a southpaw, it's always a little difficult to get a read on that because if you're orthodox, you know which side you're supposed to slip. But he does rock his leg here, even though he's been landing all those elliptical shots off that lead leg. But now he's landing his own stomps. Checks the inside. Oh my goodness. Going back and forth here, Brian.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it's a really good scrap. It doesn't seem to me, I would say, in general, Dalton seems to be dictating the pace a little bit more. It's just a lot of forward pressure. He's working the body really well. Ooh, nice kick.
Beautiful. Rear hand plant spinning kick to the body.
What would you call that kick, guys? What was that?
It's a hand plant roundhouse
hand
to the
plant?
body, I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah, I believe that is
Brian.
what it is.
There we go.
All right, thank you.
Not very common. Capoeira. But, you know, McGregor does have a bit of capoeira in his arsenal. Student of movement and does a good job slipping that jab there. EK Dalton Jr. A lot of jab slips coming off. I really think it'll pay dividends to lead with that lead hook right there. We see getting it, catching it. Both fighters really having that front leg beaten up here. The switch here for Dalton Jr., but he's got to be careful kicking off that left leg. I guess he gets checked, but the ducking uppercut lands as well. These guys are going backwards and forwards right now.
Just kicking each other like Jean-Claude Van Damme kicking a tree.
Look at the grapple advantage. It's just blinking red the whole time.
They're just standing in front of each other and just throwing blows and kicking each other hard.
Do you guys think there's $50,000 on the line here? Or is that why it's happening like that?
Probably. Fight of the night, right? Damn, they're just out circling. I do like the way getting it wet is trying to throw that right hand whilst moving to the outside. He's not just ducking, he's trying to move away. But now, you know, Dalton Jr. switched stance. He's got to be careful of that left. He's moving into that left.
Bang!
Nice head kick there, lands. Dalton's got to watch his, getting it wet's got to watch his stamina here. But, you know, it's so close that I don't think it really even play a factor. Ooh, good lead body kick. There's 2 hooks here. God, he goes for the ducking uppercut. That's so risky right there.
I've never seen so many kicks in the Conor McGregor mirror match before.
It's true. Oh,
he breaks it.
The check.
He's down.
It's the end of that round. Damn, who would you give that round to? I mean, honestly, that's just back and forward. That is, I think that's a good way you described it right there, Brian. That is a good scrap.
Gotta give it to Dalton, right? I mean, he did get that knock. I mean, the guy fell from almost a broken shin.
I think he did. Big check coming out here. Ooh, straight left hand, straight down the pipe there.
Ooh, that block's broken. He's got to be careful.
Ooh, that left hand coming over.
Nice 1-1-2.
Really trading backwards and forwards here. Oh, catches him there.
Flip.
The lead hook, and now he's trying to power through that block. It's so
he's in
low.
trouble.
It's so low. Duck it in with the right hand. You've got to be careful of that lead hook. Getting it wet. That lead hook is
I wish
there.
you threw a high kick right there.
Ooh. Oh, Brian, what would you like to see from getting it wet now? Because he's facing a lot of this forward pressure.
Bang!
Yeah, you gotta tighten things up. Ooh.
Oh, jumping, turning, front leg, roundhouse, I guess.
These guys, his legs are getting tore up. I love it.
Backwards and forwards here. This is a good scrap. I mean, I have no idea who's winning this fight. I mean, I guess the pressure.
Yeah, it's so even right now.
Oh, they're ducking. That uppercut is just what they're looking for. And oh, they're going to catch each other with it. I mean, we have seen a lot of evolution in striking, but
oh, he gets him.
The thing is, those just swaying shots, those big uppercuts, it's definitely something that certain fighters are employing to a certain extent. But if you have a technical striker, you know, you can get away from all these shots. But both these guys are both winging them, and it's still super dangerous to fight an opponent like that. So, you know, and both having some success with it, really.
Yeah, Dalton just has getting it wet. Presso against his cage, and he's just landing good shots.
Oh, slips the outside that jab. See, he was doing a good job going off to the right-hand side there, but eats that straight. Now he's wrong. Here comes the big shot, and he comes back up with that hook. Oh, but he slips under. Be so careful of those uppercuts here.
That was close.
Such a scrap.
Oh, no.
Man. I'd love to see us.
His poor leg.
The thing is, this is where you're in a difficult situation here with getting it wet because you can't throw. Oh, God. Left hook drops him. 1-2's coming fast. Oh, the turning side kick drops him.
That was beautiful. Holy smoke.
Getting it wet now in southpaw, but his lead leg is going to be so, you know, beaten up. He can't throw it. He's had so many of those legs, that rear leg check from the other stance. If he goes to throw it now, he's just, you know, he's going to get chopped down.
About a minute left.
Yeah, a minute left, third and final round of this second fight of the night. EK Dalton kind of running away with it here towards the end of the round. Gets that beautiful drop of the turning side kick, and there's it is. Inside leg kick, just dropping him down there. Oh, the ducking uppercut. He's just going for it now.
Yeah, watch out for that, EK.
Oh, they're both trading with it. Catches it with the left hook.
Spinner coming.
Oh, beautiful. Straight through the block. That's it.
Go.
That's it. All she wrote there. How about that? Second fight of the night. What a matchup here. EK Dalton representing tonight. I know the EK boys will be pleased with that one. Getting it wet 24/7. First out in here. And also the first out in here for EK Dalton. This is his first ESFL as well, but gets the win. Beautiful.
Very impressive.
You can see here on the replay as well, just that forward pressure coming out non-stop. Started to slip and trade towards the end there. Really trying to power those hooks through, and the uppercut came straight down the middle. Beautiful placement, right?
And here it is again.
EK trying to prove that they're not only a grappling camp, that they could also strike with the best of them out there. Getting it wet. I guess it's a dry night for you, buddy.
Excellent.
That's what we're here for. Those puns. Great fight. Put one down for the EK boys tonight. I know they got a couple of people on the card. They're going to be looking to get some wins in. And let's take a quick look at that card as that one comes to a close here. Again, so first two fights already out of the way. Romero getting defeated. Unfortunately, slides down to 3 losses in a row. The Four Horsemen, Chur coming through, gets a win. 1-1 now in ESFL. And then we see Dalton Jr. That's a pretty, you know, it's a solid first performance at ESFL. 1-0 now. He can go on from here. Takes out getting it wet. In the third and final round, he got the finish. That's just to know. He was looking for it as well.
And that's a risky play. I mean, I think he was probably winning the fight on the cards at that point, and to keep pressing for the finish like that leaves opportunities for your opponent. So it's impressive to see him try and, you know, just keep pressing for the finish.
Definitely, yeah. Like, especially if you're up, right? If you're up on the cards, why even risk it to a certain extent? But I know you like to say, Rob, you know, it's when you go in that defensive shell that you start losing those fights. So definitely look for that finish.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you're ahead in the fight, you know that you got those 2 rounds under you. In your mind, you kind of start coasting a little bit, and then you get caught. I've seen it time and time again, but it's always nice when someone finishes the fight and you know they're going out there aggressive to prove themselves, make a name for themselves in the ESFL. So great performance by EK Dalton. Represent EK Schwell.
Well, I mean, what a place to do it, right? ESFL 8, the biggest card we've ever done. That's the place to come and make a name for yourself. So I'm sure they'll be proud of him for that one. I imagine a lot of these fighters, if it is your first time and you're here at ESFL 8, you know, some of these guys have been begging to fight, you know, for weeks and weeks and weeks. They get their shot tonight. You got to come out, you got to prove it, and he did right there. Speaking of that, we have 2 fighters coming up next, both of them untested at ESFL. After that, the rest of the card is stacked top to bottom with people who are veterans, but it's good to get 4 guys in here tonight who have never fought before. Let them showcase what they've got on these prelims, And let's see. So we've got Hitachi Nemesis taking on. There's lots of Z's in this name, but I believe it's just Dope Boy Fresh. But it might be Dope Z Boy Z Fresh.
Dope
so
Z.
I'm not sure. But we're gonna jump over because the fighters are just ready now.
All right.
All right. Looks like a lightweight matchup going to be taking place right here. I love the T-Ferg pickup. We always like the Tony Ferguson pickup.
Hold on, I'm just trying to get this stream open on my end.
I believe it is
right back, boys.
Hitachi who's hosting this stream.
Oh, I see it. There we go.
Okay, cool. I believe the pickup was Tony Ferguson against.
Okay.
You want to take a guess? Habib Nurmagomedov. I actually said that. I said that wrong. Habib Nurmagomedov. There we go.
Nurmagomedov.
So Hitachi.
Can't wait for this fight in real life, guys.
I know, dude. That's like what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, something like that.
April 7th.
April 7th, I believe that's right.
Don't eat the tiramisu.
I believe it was Hitachi who picked up T-Ferg here. Dope Boy picking up Khabib. Now, if you take Khabib, there's only one thing you're looking to do, right?
Ground and pound.
Exactly. Rob?
But Tony Ferguson, he's very balanced, so he's very good off of his bottom. He's got good chokes, good submission skills, so it's a scary place. You know, he's not out of his element completely if he does get taken down, and he does have the advantage on the feet, so it's a great pick to fight against the Khabib player.
Yeah, like a really good safe pick. I mean, one of the most beneficial things, obviously, I find with the T-Ferg pickup is that butterfly sweep you have from side control.
Hate those.
Because half guard, you're in a bit of trouble, but there's a lot of sweeps that can come off from that position. But you get that butterfly sweep. If you get put in that side control position, that's nice, and then you can go straight from any submissions off your back there. So that's what Dope Boy Fresh has got to look out for if he gets that position. But I think Hitachi's main problem is going to be that clinch.
Oh, yeah. Stay away from that clinch because he's going to get thrown, and he's going to get thrown hard, and it's going to hurt. He's going to get rocked.
All right.
It's not going to go well.
Here we go. Third fight of the night. Hitachi Nemesis in the red gloves.
All right, let's get it.
Dope Boy Fresh in the blue gloves. Here we go.
Oh, fake glove touch.
It's not good.
No respect here from Dope Boy.
He's looking fresh, standing on the inside here, winging them hooks. Got to be careful. I love that backwards, long straights coming out from Hitachi. So you want to see it angling out, not just throwing, moving backwards, but out and to the side as well. Get extra range and extra damage on those punches.
Right off the bat, I'm noticing Dope Boy is not really holding his block up too much. I mean, right now he is, but he was getting popped earlier.
Well, I think he wants to try and close that distance quickly when he needs to as well. Oof, just wading in, throwing hooks. There's the left hook. Early rock here for Hitachi. He's going to start putting the pressure on. Yeah, Dope Boy shoots that single, but stuffed here.
Nice stuff.
But he's still in the grappling world right now, and straight back up, gets the clinch, but no, denied here. Hitachi takes the backside position. Yeah, snap down city. That's right, Brian. Snap down city right there. No choke to follow up. Rolls to guard here. He's got Tony Ferguson. Told him, you know, Tony Ferguson was an All-American wrestler, so he does have good wrestling stats.
I didn't know that.
Well, he has the tattoo. I think that's All-American. I might see Division 1. It might be NCAA. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not from your country.
Full mount.
Ferguson with full mount. Oh, big hooks.
Yeah, he's got this position already, and you know,
Dope's in trouble. He's got to roll.
This is what you're talking about. With T-Ferg, you're good everywhere. He needs to roll here, trying to recover in. Sits the half guard here, but yeah, definitely showing he's not afraid to fight anywhere, right?
Not at all.
Back to the full mount position, raining big hooks down here, and Dope Boy Fresh has got to do something. Oh, it's too late. That's it. Already, the hammer fist coming in strong, just like that, just like that.
Wow, that's an impressive win.
That is an impressive win. Straight away, gets him out of there, and he didn't even shoot that takedown. Dope Boy Fresh shot that takedown, stuffed, snapped down city, took the side back mount. Straight over, rolled him up, ended up in mount twice, and just too much ground and pound for him to handle there.
Just to beat Khabib in his own game is that sends a message.
It does send a message. I mean, you got to think there's obviously a lot of strikers out here and grapplers, but Hitachi definitely showing all aspects of his game now, which is good to see. I don't know if he would have initiated any kind of takedown or clinch attempt given half the chance, but that's where the fight went, and that's where he finished it.
Yeah, definitely. I would have liked to see Dope Boy, roll to his back in that position, but he kind of was just trying to get, grab him, take his posture, and then he just got donkey punched over and over again and just got cracked. It was over. What a performance by Hitachi.
It's a great performance, especially here. First time ESFL, you know, showing, and some good strikes landed on the feet here as well. But yeah, Doughboy just not able to implement any kind of game plan at all and just completely taken out. So congratulations to Hitachi there. Yeah, good fight, good fight. We're going to go ahead and see if the next fight is lining up here. We're on the 4th fight already. We've got 13 coming up. Couple of good fights coming up. Now, Brian, I know you've said you've only, you know, you've watched a bit of ESFL, given your, you know, obviously hectic, busy schedule working on the game we all love. Have you got any other fighters on this fight card that you're looking forward to watching tonight?
Well, definitely Rampage is somebody that has a history with well, not really with the dev team, but certainly with our marketing team with you know, back on UFC 2 when they went by Rampage Jackson's house and had that whole thing going on. Yeah. So I'm interested to see that guy going. But yeah, I mean, for me, you know, definitely this main event is super legit. So yeah, I'm not upset with the way some of these fights are getting finished early, because one, I'll be able to go to bed and be well rested for the gym tomorrow, but two, we get to the main event a lot quicker.
Super duper true there, and I think you're right. I mean, Rampage is here to throw hands, so you know he's doing well. I think he picked up a win. Yeah, he's on a 2-fight win streak right now as well, which is good for Rampage. So maybe we'll take that to 3. He is taking on Nugs tonight. Nugs, veteran, great fighter, great striker as well. So we want to see how that plays out. Fingers crossed he gets the win. It's going to be a good matchup either way. We're just looking for this next stream here, guys. Make sure we can bring this next fight to you. I'm not seeing it. Don't know about you guys, but let's have another quick look. If you are just joining us here tonight, it is ESFL 8. We will be crowning a champion. As you can see here, that is the bracket. We had 16 men enter this tournament, 16 of the best fighters in the world at EA Sports UFC 3. And after tonight, we will have a champion. And presumably we'll have a #1 contender as well, because we got some of these guys at the top. I know Prioxis is fighting tonight. Prodigies, Matty Ice, you know.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to have some good shots from #1 contenders. You can check the rankings out on the website, guys, if you want to know everyone's rankings. I will be shouting them out before each fight, just so you know, just so we can all be clear. Next fight up, just so we know here, Calvin Eat taking on Sandman. Calvin Eat, ranked number 27th. Sandman ranked number 21. So this will be a good fight, but we're just making sure we can bring this fight to you now as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Calvin and Sandman, both guys I've seen, both guys have impressed me. So this is going to be an insane fight. I can't wait to see who moves up. And you said Calvin was top 25 right now in ESFL?
He's ranked 20.
That is impressive.
Yeah, he's ranked 27th. So technically,
Sandman?
That's not top 25. Sandman is number 21 right now in the rankings.
21. And he lost to D-Mart?
He did. Yeah, he did.
Barely, though, right? That was a close
fight. It was a good fight. Yeah, no, I think it was decision, right? Yeah. I mean, Sandman, no joke, one of those 4 horsemen coming out of that camp, and they already got a win tonight, so they'll be looking to pick up another one. But I'm not seeing this stream here. We want to maybe check with the guys in the back just to make sure what's going on. Maybe we're missing something, but we don't want to take an intermission here, but we can do if we've got to get this fight coming up. We want to make sure it's coming up nice and quick. But should be a good fight after that, guys. We do have Mr. Chicken taking on Old Agony. Now, we know EK Chicken. You laughing? Because EK Chicken's always in Twitch chat.
He's always running his mouth in the chat.
He is
I want to see him prove himself.
Well, he's taking on Old Agony. I know those two had beef in the chat as well. Old Agony, 1 and 2 in ESFL. He's ranked number 41. Mr. EK Chicken's ranked number 29. Now, EK Chicken only got 1 win in ESFL, but he is talking a lot. So we'll see. He's got 1 win. 1-0, technically undefeated. Yeah. Big call out here. I mean, he's taking on Old Agony, who is, you know, a bit further up. This is number 41 versus number 29 right here. So we'll see. We'll see. I know you want to see some.
Old Agony.
Oh, there we go. Right. Wait, no.
All right.
I thought I had it. No, that's not it. Oh. That's the other fight. All right, we're gonna grab about a 60-second intermission here, guys. Make sure we bring you this fight, and then we'll be right back with it. we are back. Nice and quick here. Here we go. Ready to go for the next fight of the night. We've got Calvin taking on Sam, man. Now, we talked about these fighters. Both good strikers here. Calvin, 1-0, ranked number 27 in ESFL, taking on Sandman OG. Now, he's had 4 fights, so he's a bit of a vet, and we know them jitters. Those jitters are real. You know, them 4 fights, he's got them under his belt. But he is on a 2-fight losing streak, but he has fought some top-level competition.
Indeed, the jitters are real, because when I, competed in my first ESFL event, I should have probably brought a diaper because I was a little bit too nervous. But other than that, I think this fight's gonna be a great fight because both these guys could be a main event slot. So you get a little treat right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely a little main event slot. We'll see who brings it up. And the picks were, because I wasn't paying attention, apparently,
Conor McGregor for Calvin
taking on T-Ferg.
Yep, there we go.
We've already seen T-Ferg dominate on the ground tonight. We'll see if there's any of that strategy employed here. But based on this matchup, Brian, what are you seeing?
Well, I'd be interested to see where McNuggets is at. Yeah, I mean, in real life, this is a fight that everybody's really excited to see. So I'm equally excited to see it play out here. But yeah, I mean, interested to see if this guy with Ferguson tries to actually take Tana to the ground and use some of that Eddie Bravo jiu-jitsu.
Some of that 10th planet.
10th planet, baby.
We'll see here. The rubber guard is super effective on Tony Ferguson. You got some sweeps from there, got some nasty submissions. There's only 3-way escape. The top one's easy to read. The other 2, you can just see the hand. Quite easy to deny and get them the momentum sweeps off from that position. So we'll see. And we see D-Mark really doing a good job employing that. He loves T-Ferg for that rubber guard sweep. And we saw him pull guard in the first round of the tournament with T-Ferg. Pulling guard with that Imanari roll. Opponent jumps on, gets a sweep immediately from rubber guard. So we know it's a super effective technique. So we'll see here. But I believe it was Calvany who picked up McGregor and Sandman who picked up T-Ferg. So we'll see here. Loosening up here. But I imagine the majority of this fight is probably going to be contested on the feet unless, other things happen.
Yeah, I mean, Calvin's going to win on the feet. Sandman, maybe not. I mean, he's probably going to want to get in the clinch and get tangled up here. All right, let's go.
Here we go. Full fight of the night. We have Calvin taking on T4H Sandman. Sandman in the blue, Calvin in the red.
And Calvin immediately opens up with a nice little leg kick. They're just both feeling each other out here. Checking distances.
Yeah, distance is definitely something we can notice immediately about this fight compared to the last one. The distance is a little bit further out, but now they're starting to close it. Nice little 1-2 lands on the inside here. And we see some big ducking hooks coming out from Sandman, who does clip him there.
Yeah, lots of space here given, they're definitely biding their time, making sure they don't make any mistakes. They know that they know what's at stake here.
They do indeed. They do indeed. This is ESFL. There are no jokes. Sandman, a vet, got his time in, but now getting a little bit of lag here, guys. Should sort itself out automatically. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, definitely a much slower paced fight compared to the last 3 we've had here so far.
More tentative approach. Not always the worst idea. Obviously, the more activity you put out there, the more chances you give your opponent to get a read on you. So
yeah, definitely. But beautiful job checking that kick down. Goes straight for the single leg. So we do see some grappling from Sandman. He's already got that side control position. Transition fake there. Let's see if he goes for the full mount or if he just tries to power on. There we go. The full mount's already coming out. Unable to stop it. And this is not good. We just saw T-Ferg dominate from the full mount position here. And Calvin is on his back, landing short shots here. But this is not looking good. Hooks coming down from the top. Good to watch that block of Calvin. Good hip escape there. Good hip bump.
Yeah, you don't want Sandman on top of you right now. Both these athletes are dry. So submissions are easily locked in here.
This is not good. Rolling to his back. This is slightly better. He can still hit that half guard here. Let's see if he tries to stretch him out here. Oh, no.
Deny.
Here comes the deny. Sandman really being patient here, watching, Calvin's moves. Here come the gorilla punches here, either side. Back to the full mount. And this is not looking good, Brian.
No, it's not. It's still a patient approach from the top here. So he's not really trying to finish it quickly. But he's just being mean. Just top control.
Yeah, being mean is what you say. Just under 2 minutes left in this round. He's got all the time in the world to take his time here. Even just to denies the ground and pound. The pressure is going to wear down on Calvin, drain that stamina. The block's going to go down if he does have to block these strikes. So this is a bad spot to be in the first round.
Conor McGregor is an Irish piece of bread, and he is getting sliced right now.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
He is getting sliced up by the elbows, that's for sure.
We do see some elbows. We're going to the stack guard position now. Made famous, I believe, at that one tournament for EA Sports 2. And there we go. Foots on hips, straight back to side control. Nice and easy.
No.
Calvin's
Nightmare.
in a world of trouble.
Nightmare for Sandman,
I would like to
guys.
see him roll to sprawl here because that's
Or
one
Calvin,
position
I should
he's
say.
not tried. He does get that hip escape back down. But here we go, man. Straight back into side control. Let's see if he rolls to sprawl here. Ooh, okay. Right. If I was Calvin, I'd just go for that clinch. I'd just try and win this battle in this clinch. He's only got 10 seconds left in this round. He gets up for the clinch. He can't just sit down. No, he's looking for that takedown counter, but he's going to eat those knees as the round plays out.
Big round for Sandman. You got to think mentally, where's Calvin at in this next round? Is he a little bit frustrated? Is it going to affect his striking because he's wary of how dominant, you know, Sandman could be? So let's see how Calvin comes out in the second round, guys.
Yeah, Rob, I'm sure that had to be a very frustrating round. So she's going to want to try to avoid getting taken to the ground again this round.
Yeah, he's going to watch it. And it came off a leg kick. Check that leg kick. But here we go. Second round. Calvin taking on Sandman. No touch from Calvin here. He's coming out to do business. He's got to watch those leg kicks. Oh, he's just ducking in there and gets caught.
Big
the uppercut and the big left hook. Yeah, the flying knee. Super on the outside, but Sandman knows there's no grappling coming out, so no problem throwing those crazy shots. And he is playing T-Ferg here.
Looking for those hooks, Sandman is left, right, left.
See, that lead hook is so good at just stopping them sways or those ducks. Really just lands it in there nicely. I'd like to see the jab coming out a little bit more, but even if it's just a jab, bait some head movement and then come back with that lead hook. But he's doing a great job just mixing his strikes up and landing here.
I don't think he's thrown an uppercut yet. It's all been hooks for Sandman.
Well, the hooks do land when your opponent is ducking down, and the uppercuts sometimes, you know, it can whiff off to the side a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit safer, come out a lot faster as well. And I believe the vulnerability window is larger on an uppercut. Is that right, Brian?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, big left hook coming out here, catching him again. That right, left coming back here through. And Calvin's got to do something because he's not landing on the feet now, and he knows he's not going to win this on the ground. Got to find these openings.
Yeah, Calvin might look a little frozen in there. You know, he's probably getting in his head. He's like, damn, I got rocked and I got dominated in the first round. What can I do to beat this guy?
Yeah, I mean, there are just levels to this striking game, though, and sometimes you just can't find a way in on someone, and everything you do gets countered. But Calvin landing a few good shots there. Now getting his time in. There's the 1-2 straight down the middle. Sandman taking a second to reset. Sit back here. Let's see if he tries to set something up. The body kicks are open for both fighters here, especially Sandman, because there's a lot of forward pressure coming from Calvin.
Still a lot of time left in this round.
Yeah, it's been very close so far. I'd probably give Sandman the edge. He's probably got off a couple more significant strikes. Got a rock at the start of this round as well because he went for that flying knee.
Good leg kicks by Sandman.
Yeah, and Calvin's got to be careful trying to throw back on those because it was a check leg kick into a single leg that got him down.
Yeah, he's putting the pressure on him.
Yeah, and there goes the uppercut into that lead hook. Great technique coming back with that right hand. But Calvin's just standing there and trading. He knows he's got to. And it plays out for him. Four big hooks, a double jab into the overhand. Gets the block break. Oh, he is back up though, Sandman, with the flying knee. This is not good here. Oh, if he followed through an uppercut, he may have knocked him out.
Dang, Calvin makes a big statement that round. Probably takes control, you know. Oh, he's turning a Bailey. Brian, what's going on?
That's so close right there.
Who the fuck is this guy?
1-2 coming back straight down the middle. Warfare. Definitely, and the taunts do work. I mean, he's got to let him know. Oh, good job denying that transition. Straight for the transition by Sandman. The two knees to the body. Denying the elbow over the top. Rocked again, so be careful. The overhand after those 4 shots. Dropped him earlier on. Blocks relatively high for T-Ferg here, though.
Sandman standing his ground, though, when he's rocked. He even went for that uppercut, too.
He's tried that.
He keeps throwing that flying knee.
He wants it. He wants to land it.
He's going to get knocked out.
Ooh.
Oh, for that spin.
Yeah, look like a spinning back fist, maybe. Head kicks coming out here. Sandman still trying to duck and land. That's what got him caught because he ducked that left, but the right hand came over the top, and that's what rocked him there. But great round. Ooh, Calvin taking that round from Sandman. I think we got to fight.
Yeah,
yeah, even it up.
Yeah. Right around the halfway point, Calvin started to sort of figure things out, and his offense really came together.
Yeah, started believing in his strikes a little more and landing lots of them. So we got Calvin taking on Sandman OG here. Calvin in the red glove, Sandman in the blue. This is the 4th fight of the night. This is ESFL 8 tonight. We will crown our first ESFL champion in the main event. Kinetic NRG is taking on D-Mart. Be here for that. This is our 4th fight, kicking this off here in the 2nd round.
I believe both gentlemen have 1 round each, so it all comes down to this 3rd, in my opinion. So who's going to come out and, you know, land the bigger shot? They seem to be fighting on the feet here.
Is that an official? Bruce, oh, he's caught him. The double jab. He likes to go for that block break off that double jab. He got through with the overhand in the... Oh, be careful there. Big knee to the body. Right hand, left hand. Sandman now just getting wild and gets that clinch. But again, same transition. Immediately goes for the over-under. And the knee denied it. He did that in the second round. The same thing again. Got to change up that pattern on that initial clinch entry, because that's really important in the clinch. The first thing you do you transition or do you try and interrupt with that knee?
They are kneeing the crap out of each other right now.
Yeah, they are. Gets the tie.
Ooh.
If he waits too long, bad things will happen. Needs to pick something, pick a transition, try and interrupt a strike, but gets the outside trip. And now he's on his back again. We did not like this in the first round.
Not looking good, Brian. I don't know if he's going to be able to escape this time. He wasn't able to do it the first round.
Yeah, this has got to be exactly what he didn't want to have happen in this final round when they had one apiece going into it. So.
Definitely not. Definitely not. And he's taking some shots right now. He's got full mount, Bailey.
Short hands coming over the top, and he's postured up now. Denies a little sit
nice.
Out, trying to roll to his back, and this is not good for Calvin. Not where he wants to be. Let's see if he flattens him out. We might see a choke coming out here for Sandman. The block is dangerously low, and here we go. Back flat. Let's see if he tries to sink in that rear naked. It's right there. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Oh, full postured up now on the back, digging them hips in. Calvin's got to get out of here, but he gets back to his knees.
Ooh. He's got to try to catch one.
He's got that half guard. He's back to... No, he's not. He's back to mount.
No, mount.
It's just the never-ending story of Tony Ferguson pounding his face.
Sandman really turning up now.
It looks like it's done.
Calvin's,
it's all over, guys.
Oh, man. Third round TKO for Sandman. Puts the pressure on. That ground and pound. The story of the first round, he finishes with it.
Indeed,
Calvin definitely made it interesting in the second round there. Had a bit of a resurgence, but it went back. Third round looked a lot like the first.
Yeah, wisely going back to that takedown and getting that top position. We see here the full mount position on the replay. Just ground and pounding him out. Calvin unable to take anymore. The block is too low. Too many punches, and out he goes. Great fight. Great win. T4H picking up their second victory of the night. That's good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Sandman did great.
Calvin,
every time he got a hold of Calvin, it was pretty much a wrap on the feet or on the ground there.
Yeah, took him down, just pounded him out. I mean, good game plan. Change it up, mix it up, go back to what was working. Did get a little reckless. I mean, a lot of wild, crazy strikes coming out from Sandman there, but still gets the win, still gets the victory, and that's what counts.
It definitely shows that he could come, from a second round knockdown, face a little adversity and, tighten up in that third round and prove that he's in the ESFL for a reason.
Well, they're all in the ESFL for a reason, Rob.
Well, some are in the ESFL, to go up, and then some are in to, get eliminated, Balian.
That's true. That's true. So next fight, we do have someone you've been wanting to see, Rob, Mr. Chicken. Another EK guy.
My gosh, let's go.
Taking on Old Agony.
Let's see if he has. Let's see if his. I forgot what I was gonna say, but go ahead, Balian.
Yeah, so another EK fighter. We've seen T4H pick up 2 wins tonight. We know EK is going to look at get as many wins on the board as well. Old Agony, good fighter as well. Just want to note,
Agony.
Calvin was 1-0, moves down to 1-1 now. He was ranked number 27. Sandman, 2-fight losing streak just got broken. He was on a 2-fight losing streak. He's now 3-2, and now he's back in the win column. So that's got to feel good for Sandman.
Beautiful.
But
yeah,
I think we are ready to jump into this next fight. We do have Old Agony taking on Mr. Chicken, and we'll see. We'll see what Chicken can bring to the table. Certainly been talking a big game. Let's go over to the fight.
Is this bite as big as his bark, Balian?
I mean, he has one win in the ESFL already. He's ranked number 29. Old Agony here, 1-2. Dropped those first 2 losses in the ESFL. Came in, lost one, lost another one. But he did get a win last time he fought here. He's ranked 41. He's on a 1-win streak. Feels confident coming into this one. And this is going to be a bantamweight matchup. What do you think of these picks?
I'm still trying to get the stream up. What are the picks right now?
So this is taking place at bantamweight. We have Dominic Cruz from Mr. Chicken taking on Old Agony here, who picked up TJ Dillashaw.
Ooh, there's going to be a lot of movement in this fight.
Is going to be a lot of movement. Both fighters can strike. Mr. Chicken, however, from that EK camp, may look to take it down. Does have Dominic Cruz. Going to be a hard time keeping TJ Dillashaw down now. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out here.
So we got Mr. Chicken as Dominic Cruz?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. I'm excited for this fight. It's kind of like a bad blood fight, but I'm not in it.
It is a bit of a bad blood fight. If you've been in chat at any point, any of these previous ESFL cards, you may have seen Mr. Chicken talking a whole lot of smack. Old Agony calling him out, saying, I want to fight you. Let's get it on. Let's prove this. Let me shut you up. Give me the opportunity. Ticking up TJ Dillashaw here, having a whole variety of strikes. Good head movement. I believe he has the... Oh, what is the name of that perk? You're going to have to remind me. Well, no one's going to remind me. That's fine.
Don't know what perk it is.
The slip strike... oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Fluidity?
Well, he does have fluidity, I believe, but that's not what I was talking about. But don't worry about it. Essentially, he has great head movement. He'll probably look to sit on the outside of that, but he has great kicks as well. So we'll see how that comes into play.
Yeah. And, oh, hey, is Mario Yamasaki going to be taken out of the game if he's fired?
I think that was directed at you, Brian.
All right, let's go.
Here we go. They're touching him up, immediately coming out with the inside leg kick into the overhand here. Slight bit of lag here, guys. We're going to let this catch up.
Ooh, a little bit of lag. Getting lag switching? Okay. I could see TJ just punching Cruz in his face right now.
Let's see what happens. If it doesn't
I can hear it, though.
Through, you can hear it. Yeah, we can hear it.
We're back. I'm back.
We're back. We missed the first 45 seconds of this round, but we should be okay.
Someone got dropped.
Yeah, Mr. Chicken dropping Old Agony there. It's got to be careful. Watch that chin. Does get dropped. I believe it was an uppercut. By the way, by the movement Mr. Chicken's making, Old Agony's got to be patient here and not get too loose with that jab. And also just look to circle. Don't plant and trade. Circle out. Find your timing to land a lead hook rather than just waiting for Mr. Chicken to stop them slipping. Because he will get slipped on. Beautiful job. Jab into the head kick on the outside. Mr. Chicken's leaning into it. Got to watch that stamina. Gets a nice rug. 1 for 1 here on the rugs.
Yeah, good read by Old Agony throwing that high kick. And Mr. Chicken just right into it. Gets rocked. A lot of pressure coming in from Mr. Chicken right now, guys. Yeah,
good job throwing that lead hook.
Oh, 3 in a row.
Yeah, Old Agony just trading back and forth with those looks. Hooks just looking to plant, land,
bang,
get out the way, and stop that forward pressure. That high block working coming in. Out. I like how Old Agony's getting out of there, though, after he's throwing. He's not trying to stay in there and keep landing, but there, throws a lead uppercut, gets caught with a right hand over the top. Mr. Chicken's coming forward with that ducking snap jab that Dominic Cruz has, and got to be careful, can't eat too many of them. Stamina will start to play a factor. Big outside leg kick there as well.
These guys are all over the octagon, baby. They're getting a little dizzy right now.
Here we go.
Oh, look at Old Agony's stamina, Bailey. What's going on with that?
Yeah, he's eating a lot of those shots, and he's also, been tagged and countered quite hard as well.
He must be whiffing a lot of shots.
He is. Slipped to the outside of that jab there. Trying to fire back to the body. I believe we lost Brian, but I think he's back now.
I just got back.
Good stuff, good stuff. Lots of pressure from EK Chicken so far in this first round. Mr. Chicken talking a big game, coming forward. Old Agony is catching him with the rocks here, but we've only got a minute left. Let's see who's going to try and steal this round. Look at this head movement from Mr. Chicken. It's so erratic and crazy. Old Agony knows to not get taught into a gunfight. Immediately throws a jab and gets slipped on. Blocks up still nice and high, and he's got to be careful here. Got to stop this forward pressure. I want to see him throw that lead hook. That lead hook's going to do dividends for him. If he can stop, plant, get that 3-4 off here, it might work out for him.
Yeah, Mr. Chicken is just leading left and right, left and right. A big hook, like you said, from Old Agony would pay dividends. But Mr. Chicken is looking to break Old Agony in this first round. He's doing a good job of it.
Yeah, you got to stop that forward pressure. If you can't slip that uppercut, which he keeps loading up here, he's mixing it up with the right hand and an uppercut, which makes it difficult to slip here. Because if it's a hook and you slip to your left, you can go right into it. Beautiful job. Ducks under here. That straight punch coming straight through. He's got to be careful. Old Agony's so desperate to get the finish off the rock. That's the end of the first round.
He was throwing kicks with no stamina. He wanted that knockdown so bad. He wanted to score that so he get that first round. But I don't know if he was able to do it even with those 2 rocks.
Yeah. Brian, how would you stop that forward pressure?
I mean, if you're asking me how I would stop forward pressure from anybody at this level of competition, I'd stop it probably by getting knocked out and ending the fight with a loss. That's how I would do it.
I'd turn off my PS4.
That's not a solution that anybody around here wants to try and employ.
Beautiful job ducking under that jab there. We see on the replay, and he caught him leaning with the head kick. Head kicks are another way to stop. If you've got distance and space to throw them, if they go to the body because the distance is too tight, well, then you're screwed. But if there's a little bit of distance, you can throw that head kick, catch your opponent leaning into it. It can be devastating, and we did see that from Old Agony. Close round though. Here we go into the second. EK, Mr. Chicken taking on Old Agony. EK in the red gloves, Old Agony in the blue.
Superman punch right off the bat.
So,
I think Old Agony just needs to throw a hook, like, you know, one hook at a time just to break that, those dodges, those leans.
We have got a little bit of lag here, which has paused the fight. Hopefully it catches up. And this happened at the start of the last round as well, but hopefully we catch it up here. It's only probably on our end. We do try and bring you the best quality streams we can, guys. Some of them tonight. Well, hopefully none on from here. All the top guys, we definitely have those high quality crisp streams, but down the card sometimes we do get these problems, so bear with us. We do want to bring you the best fights possible. And we can hear it in the background, right, Rob?
Someone's getting beat up. I just don't know who. Oh, someone's gotten rocked. Someone's rocked right now.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick refresh on this, and we'll see if we can bring it back. If you hear anything, Rob, just let us know.
No problem.
Let's refresh this. And
all right, I'm back. 3 minutes and 31 seconds in the second round.
Okay, cool. We are back too. Here we go. Yeah, we missed the first half of this round, but it does look like Old Agony's health stat is low, starting to recover, and he's low on that stamina. And he's getting caught in the brawl, trying to trade here with the ducking uppercuts. Not what he wants to be doing. He needs to back out and throw that left hook, right hook. If he leaves that jab...
Mr. Chicken is in control of this fight right now, Balian.
He really needs to commit to something other than that jab, because he's going to get slipped on. Right there, left hook would work dividends for him, and beautifully. It would catch him slipping. And also,
and his stamina is just dwindling.
Well, in that situation, when Chicken's ducking and throwing a hook, or ducking and throwing an uppercut, and Old Agony's planting and throwing a hook, Old Agony's hook is going to do a lot more damage than the duck, because, you know, post the recent patch.
Right, that vulnerability, right?
The vulnerability will be a lot higher after the duck. So if he plants and throws that hook, you know, he's going to catch him and do some damage, but he's not. He's still trying to lead with that jab, and that's going to get slipped on, and he's going to be in a lot of trouble if he gets tagged. You see the left hook catches him there, and again the right hand over the top. Oh, the head kick! It looks like it could be over here. Man. Mr. Chicken on top. Oh, get him off. Mario waving it off here. Mr. Chicken talks the talk tonight. He walks the walk. Look at that.
We are not going to hear the end of that, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we are not.
Get ready in the chat.
It was a good job coming over the head kick, breaking the block. Beautiful placement right on the end of it. Bottom of the shin, on the neck. Great job. You see here on the replay, Mr. Chicken, Old Agony trying to back up with that body kick here, but he gets caught with that left hook because he tried to slip, and ducks under here, gets caught with the right. And again, there's the head kick over the top. Beautiful job. Not even that many shots in that final sequence. He just caught him with the left hook, then caught him with the right, and then landed the head kick, and that was it. Good win by Mr. Chicken. I tell
Definitely, Mr. Chicken came out and just, you know, put a show on Balian. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead, brother.
I was going to say, if you're not part of a fight camp and you're looking to join one, T4H and EK all picking up 2-0 tonight with their wins. So you know that those fight camps, you know, it's a good place to train. You get a lot of experience in, get to roll with some good guys, and paying dividends here tonight. Both representing both camps 2-0 this evening.
Yeah, beautiful performance by Mr. Chicken. And, you know, I'm a little upset that he didn't get beat by Old Agony, because I was hoping that he wasn't a good fighter, but I have to admit, he's pretty skilled, and his dominant cruise was nice. And from the beginning, he kind of just put Dillashaw in quicksand and then took his stamina and took his life.
Well, if you get yourself a PS4, Rob, then you can fight him, can't you? So, I mean, if you get yourself an Xbox,
no,
yeah, you have a PS4.
I'm trying to stay safe in the PS4.
You're trying to stay out. I wonder if we'll ever
trying to stay out.
Could we get you on one of these cards, Brian? Do you think you'd like to compete?
I mean, you could get me on one, but I mean, it'll be over really quick.
You can fight Rob. He's rubbish. It's all right. I'm just kidding. Rob's pretty good. I'm sure you're good too, Brian. Oh, hang on. I did just lose him. Right, let me just... we're going to set up for the next fight. We have technical difficulties. It's going to give me 1 second. We'll get this back in. Give us one moment here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we are back, guys. Okay, see... Apologies for that. Let's continue. So, next fight. Let's take a look at that card. We had just had Mr. Chicken taking out Old Agony. Before that, Sandman coming in strong, getting that ground and pound, taking out Calvin. Hitachi getting that slow victory, 3rd round TKO. Great performance. EK Dalton coming out to represent. Romero dropping another loss there to Chur. Great night of fights so far as we move to the top of the right-hand side of the card. That means we've only got 7 fights left after this. We've got Crooks taking on Yeshua's Hammer. This is a great matchup of 2 veterans here. Let me just tell you this. Crooks, 36, 1-1, but a veteran, a solid fighter in all aspects of the game. He won his last fight as well, coming back strong. And Yeshua's Hammer, 2-3, 5 fights in the ESFL. This will be his 6th. He is on a 1-fight win streak as well now. So, you know, coming back strong. But the point is, vets. We like to see the vets fight. They let it go. So this should be a good matchup.
Yeah, Yeshua Hammer is someone I like to watch. And I haven't heard too much about Crooks 209, but I'm wondering if he's going to, you know, pick the Diaz brothers in his
I believe he is from
debut.
Stockton. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like he is. That's pretty cool.
Maybe Diaz is solid picks on EA Sports UFC 3 of the Diaz brothers.
A little bit of inside information. He is Nate Diaz is surprisingly up there considering his relative level of inactivity in the real world lately. He's up there in fighter usage, like overall across the game when it comes to like when we look at telemetry. He's one of the most used fighters out there.
There we go.
Oh, I bet.
Stats. He is a giant lightweight, so it's good.
Yeah, he's got some great stats.
Great.
And that
great
1-2, ooh, it's quick.
That's right. That's right. If you preload that 1-2, that's coming so fast. But it's good. The snap jab, that beautiful cross. Looks like the fight is just. Was that? Did you say your impression, Rob? I like it, mate.
That was my 1-2.
That was your 1-2.
You know,
I like
showing
it.
the speed.
It was good.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Thank you.
Now, it might surprise you, ladies and gentlemen. This next fight, we are just about ready to get underway, but it's taking place. Oh, have you guys got the fight, by the way? You guys good?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. All right, cool. It is taking place in the flyweight division. How about that?
Ooh, you know they're gonna be both picking Demetrius Johnson here. That's my prediction. He's just so good. You know, how can you not pick him?
Yeah, I mean, and he's so good in real life. Frighteningly so.
You can't not really. It's like, you know, you can't make him any worse than he is in the game. If anything, he should be a little bit better. But there we go. There's not much you can do. It's just about right, I think, where you can get it with DJ. But yeah, both have that stamina as well. So I expect this to be a high-paced fight. But it's good to see this because when you have a DJ mirror match, it is literally all about the skill. And it's so fast. It's so fast. There's no time to think. It's just reaction. So it's a good fight. And this is two vets we're talking about here as well. 2 veterans of this game. Never fought.
Hammer and Crooks, baby.
Never fought. Look at that.
Wow.
That's rare, especially for the 2 guys this high caliber.
Balian, did Yeshuan win last week, or did he?
He did.
He had a main event spot. He dropped out, then he came back, and I think he lost, right? Or did he win?
He filled in on short notice and got a win. He got a victory. He is 2-3 right now.
That's impressive.
But this is number 36 taking on number 43. So these guys are a little bit back up the rankings here, but both vets and both big names. You know, names we've seen a lot. And here we go. They're going to get it. It's the 6th fight of the night here, guys. We're making our way up the card now. Crooks taking on Yeshua Hammer. Crooks in the red gloves. Yeshua Hammer in the blue. No, Yeshua Hammer in the red gloves. Crooks in the blue. My bad. And they are trading
good. Ooh, body shots.
They are trading already. So Crooks coming out of that Vegas MMA fight camp. Also teammates with Demar and Kinetic NRG are 2 men in the main event of the evening. This is the final of the Grand Prix Championship, guys. We will crown a champion tonight. Crooks, a teammate of those 2, so he does train with them, and they're coming out hard and fast here.
Oh, if you're training with Kinetic and Demar, you got to be sharp. This is going to be a big test for Yeshuan.
I think you'd be sharp, but, you know, don't you train with them, Rob? So
no, we were supposed to. Oh, wait, what's the logos, man?
I should stop harping on it. It's all right. I'll stop now. But anyway, it's okay. These 2 are trading backwards and forwards, and it's been a good distance-based fight right here because even though this is flyweight, I mean, there's still power in both the hands. Yeshua coming out with the taunt here, but Yeshua Hammer, very good counter fighter. Does like to fight going backwards a little bit. You see that with those pull counters here. Good job stepping out with the roundhouse. And that's how he knocked out his last opponent last week. Plants and throws that 4-hook combination. Remember he just dropped him to the floor last week? He was losing the fight.
Third round. Dirty combination, yeah.
It is a dirty combination, but it works. It works beautifully.
Ooh, I like the way he leans back, you know, keeps his distance, comes back, fires a bunch of shots, and stays safe. Look at those combinations by Yeshwan.
Yeah, beautiful job coming back with a straight down the middle. Not even leading with a jab, leading with the straight off that pull counter. He's got to be careful if he gets chased down with a body kick. We'll see if Crooks can make a read. Ooh, good shot on the double leg. Gets stuffed. Let's see if he goes to double under wisely. He's down on stamina here, but good deny. Here we go. See what Crooks can do with this double under. Gives a knee to the body. Let's see if he looks for a body lock here. He's getting it. He's got it. Beautiful
there
job.
It is.
Side control here, straight away.
Let's see what happens. Ooh, Crooks with a big elbow.
Keeping that top pressure. Short shots coming from the top, and this is just under 2 minutes in the round. It's going to roll out, but this is all right. Goes to the back flat, straight away from Crooks here. And digging the hips in.
Showing good control here. Flattening him out again.
Ishwahama, good job getting back to the feet there. Close to the knees. Rolls out, gets the half guard.
He's taking some punches right there.
Just some short little shots. This is winning. Crooks around here, getting some points on top.
Oh, yeah.
Gets up for that upward sit. Digs the underhook. Palm on the face, and again, beautiful job trying to create space for that knee. Yeah, good denial there by Crooks.
That up denial is beautiful. But he gets it that time, though, Balian.
Yeah, good job. Back to the feet here, but Crooks did get a beautiful body lock takedown, that double under. Fast jab coming out here. And there, you got to be careful of that. Yeshua applying, but he does get caught there. Ducks under with the lead hook. Now is running backwards. Low here. And I think this will definitely win Crooks' first round.
I think Yesh just woke up after that one.
Yeah. Crooks showing all he's got here. Not fought in a while here, Crooks, but he is 1-1. Good first round.
Yeah. I wonder who won that. I mean, what he did, Yesh had the dominant, or he was underneath Crooks. No, Crooks was underneath Yesh the whole time, and then Crooks comes back and gets that big rock with that uppercut. So I'm not really sure. I think
Crooks got the takedown. Crooks was on top.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Crooks was on top. Oh, okay.
Beautiful job. There's the jab.
Oh, big uppercut.
Yeah, beautiful job. As long as you're not going to that too much and making it predictable, you know, if you can start to read what your opponent's initial strike is, like that jab, you can get some big rocks off there. And we saw it right there. Crooks getting that rock, maybe taking that first round, but here we go into the second. Crooks in the blue gloves, Yeshua in the red. Two vets fighting here tonight, guys. Sixth fight of the night.
Yeah, good stamina recovery, too, for Crooks. He's in a little trouble with them first round, but looks good now.
Yeah, standing, planting, bringing them hooks in there. Crooks not afraid to trade, but you got to be careful because Yeshwan does like to plant. It's a good way to stop that forward pressure, especially if someone's moving your head. This is what I would like to have seen from Old Agony, trying to counter that forward pressure earlier of Mr. EK Chicken. Just do what Yesh is doing. Just plant and just throw that lead hook, right hook combination. And just, you know,
it works out well, too.
That's a good way to stop that forward pressure. What do you
see? He lets them fly.
He does. What are you seeing from these fighters so far, Brian?
I've seen a lot of good striking. You know, just their basic boxing combinations, mixing it upstairs, downstairs, not being predictable, like you said, with their combinations. It's high level stuff. It's definitely, I mean, as the level of player I am myself, it's well beyond me, but highly entertaining and enjoyable to watch.
I would second that for sure. Beautiful job with the 1-2, coming back to the body there with the lead hook, and then came around with the right hook, a 4-punch combination for Yeshwan. He's now starting to find his range, his distance in. He was doing a good job with those pull counters before he got ducked on with that slip, but now he's mixing up his entry shots. And Crook's doing a good job with the pressure here, Rob.
Oh yeah, he's doing really well. You know, firing off good combinations, keeping out of range when he wants to, and comes back and just fires off nicely.
Trying to go in that inside leg kick, overhand, great technique, trying to sneak it through there. Hard to land on a veteran like Yeshua Hammer, but Yesh really loves to fight going backwards. So just because the forward pressure is coming from Crooks doesn't mean this isn't where Yesh is comfortable. He usually prefers to fight going backwards like this, and he is catching him with a couple of shots.
Crooks is looking for that uppercut, left hook, and it's landing.
Yeah, I love that jab into the lead hook. And then he jabs again and came back with the right, which was beautiful. A nice little step-in move. And we see Kinetic use that a lot as well, so he may have picked that one up from Kinetic. Ooh,
goes for the takedown,
beautiful single off a body kick, just out of nowhere. Such a high takedown stat on DJ as well. And gets full mount. Postured up.
Lands him out.
Damn. Now is he going to go sit up again? He is, and this is where Yeshwan found himself in the first round. Again, Crooks getting the takedown in both rounds, really showing off his rounded MMA game here. And here comes the rear naked choke. Locking it in, trying to go for a three-way escape here. Gets the second gate, trying to push the bottom side here. He has got a little bit of an escape. Gets out
good
there.
Escape.
Back to full
Crooks
mount,
on top, though.
Still not good.
Definitely not good.
There's a big ground and pound coming out now from the top, trying to roll to his back. Gets that back flat again. Will he go for it? There it is, snapping it in. Posturing up, going to dig the hicks in, and there we go. But back to his feet here, Yash, doing a good job and gets the half guard position.
Nice recovery.
Crooks finishing out this round strong, Bailey, and another, you know, good round of utilizing his full MMA skills, like you said earlier.
Yeah, definitely. But this is what the difference we're seeing, and just some different levels of play. And once Yash is on his back, he's only defending. He's only trying to counter. He's behind, and we just see Crooks always one step ahead, always ready to go to the next technique. And Yash just can't start to set up any kind of offensive sweep or, you know, offensive transition position or try and bait, you know, a reversal. He's always on the back foot, always defending, and Crooks is just one step ahead when it comes to the ground game and the jiu-jitsu. But there we go, third and final round here. Taunt coming out. Here we go. Yeshwa's Hammer taking on Crooks. Number 36 taking on number 43 here. And Crooks 1-on-1 coming off a win. Yeshua also coming off a win here, so a lot on the line for these two.
Yeah, definitely two top competitors here, and Yeshwan's got to come out in this third round and do something big.
Beautiful job slipping the inside of that jab.
Well, they're just throwing.
They are. Crooks is throwing. There's a clinch attempt by Yesh, but straight into the tie. No attempt to stop it there. The elbow over the top, and this is not good.
Elbow.
Double leg comes out. He's back to the ground again.
Interesting that Yeshwan initiated that clinch, huh?
Yeah, he did, but he got
just elbowed for it.
Caught with that elbow. Yeah, now we see the stacked guard position here. Safely into half guard and now into side control. And this top game from Crooks. This is what you can see from these Vegas MMA boys. I mean, they are well-rounded. They know what they're doing. They take the fight everywhere. We see submission attempts. We see great ground and pound, clinch game, takedowns. And Yesh is doing his best here. Did initiate the grappling that time. Down a few shots on the feet. When it comes to the ground, he just doesn't have an answer.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things you learn from, you know, rolling with Kinetic or D-Mart. A lot of hidden, you know, gems that you figure out.
That is so true. Rolling to the back, he gets flattened out. Crooks putting them hooks in. And there we go. Good job bucking, not letting him get back to his knees here. And here comes the ground and pound. Block's getting a little low for Yesh. He's covering up again. Gets that back flat position. And he can't sit here again. This is the third round. And Crooks going for the finish here. Gets left arm under.
Naked choke.
Two-way escape, pushing for three now, going all four directions. The bottom is opening up there. Let's see if Crooks can prevent that, but he doesn't.
He escapes.
And into his
now he's on top.
Good job getting out by Yesh. But if I was Yesh, I'd be trying to get to my feet. He's got to bait it out. He can't go straight there, though.
Yeah.
Denies. Let's see if he goes to side control. Posturing up here, going straight for the get up. But also trying to get up anyway, Crooks. But here we go. He's got 1 minute 30. Let's see what he can do.
And Crooks just gets right back up to his feet.
Shoots a double.
Beautiful. All right, what's going to happen is Yesh going to come out and start throwing bombs here. Oh, he does. 3 hooks in a straight.
Yesh is not afraid of that turning side kick. I don't know if DJ has it.
He's going for it.
Oh, he is banging here. Crooks having a tough time dealing with that forward pressure. And this is what Yesh has got to do. He's going to put it on him. Looking to make some distance. Probably try to create a slip. Come back with a counter. Crooks' stamina's a little low there. Crooks got to be careful not to get into too much of a defensive shell here because he might get caught. Oh, gets caught coming in with the uppercut. There's 1-2 lands beautifully.
Oh, he gets through.
Is Yesh going to go for a slip and rip here? Oh, again, there's that ducking uppercut lead hook that you called for, Rob. He lands it again here, but there's no stamina. Let's see if Yesh can capitalize.
10 seconds left.
Oh,
Gets him with it.
Oh, again. Good fight. Good fight. Let's see. First fight of the night that goes to decision. I think Crooks walks away with that one.
Let's see what the judges have to say. A little bit careless there in the end. Almost gets head kicked while taunting.
Yeah, so close. A lot of groundwork from Crooks. Dominant positions. Yesh doing a good job on the feet. Fairly contested on the feet, but getting the advantage on that grappling there, Crooks, and just making it his fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision.
Official decision coming up here. This is the 6th fight of the night. This is the ESFL 8 Grand Prix finale. We're going to crown our first ever ESFL champion this evening. And Crooks gets the nod. There we go. In the blue gloves. Crooks, Vegas MMA taking out the Schwa Hammer. Great win. Great win. Dominant performance as well.
Yeah, Crooks did a great job, and he utilized his grappling really well in that fight, and also in that third round, put him away on the feet, and he was probably up 2 rounds, so making a statement.
Making a statement, indeed. I mean, that's Crooks moving to 2-1 now. 2-fight win streak, which isn't that easy to get. ESFL, they don't just come out of nowhere, you know. So, you know, I was pretty impressed by Crooks there. Clearly been putting in work, coming back, big win, coming in strong, and you know, we see the results of that now. We are going to be moving on through the rest of this fight card. We're done. The right side of this card is done. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights left. And let me tell you, every single person in these next 7 fights are all legit killers, veterans. You could mix and match these next 7 fights, and anyone could beat anyone on any given night. This is all to play for right here. We're going to see some change up in the rankings. We're going to see some dominant performances. I can't wait. It's going to be good. Here we go. The first one. Nugs, Rampage. I know Brian was excited to see Rampage. I think we're
looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all these fights, but
that's right, yeah, of course. Let's make sure we got this fight up before we jump over to it, guys. Rampage 760. Great Twitch streamer, great striker. We've proved himself at ESFL. Came in here and just proved himself. The last 2 fights have been dominant performances. If he gets this one, 3 wins in a row, who knows what's next for him? He could get one of those guys in the top 4. I mean, I would like to see it. He's ranked number 16 right now. Give him someone big, I say. If he gets this one, let's test those strikes against someone good. But also, Nugs, also on a 2-fight win streak. 2-1. Both these guys come in, dropping their first fight at ESFL, but coming in here. Great matchup here. We've got 2-1 versus 2-1. 11 versus number 16. This is going to be a great fight. So let's get this fight underway. Who you got in this one, Rob?
I'm going to have to go with Rampage 760 because you told me he's out here and he likes to throw hard and he's aggressive. So I always like someone that comes out to put a performance on for everybody in the ESFL. And I don't really know anything about Nugs. So he's, you know, he's fresh meat out here. So he's got to prove himself to me, Balian.
To you, he has to prove himself, but not to me, because he is, he's good. He's a badass. We know he's good. But here we go. We're going to jump straight over to the fight because the fight is happening right now. Here we go. Middleweight division. Bisping. Jacare Souza for Rampage 760. If I know Rampage, I don't know who picks up last time. He usually likes a bit more of a striker in this division. We've seen him pick up Uriah Hall before. I believe he picked up Robert Whittaker, but we'll see who he goes with against Michael Bisping. Good pick by Nugs. What do you think, Rob? Anderson Silva. That is right. Big shots, big shots. Right.
Anderson Silva has beautiful lanes and movement, and he is powerful. I actually love using Silva in this game. He's a great fighter to use, and it's going to be tough for Nugs to, you know, deal with that. He's going to have to overwhelm a little bit, use that stamina advantage. It's only a 3-round fight. 2-inch reach advantage for Anderson Silva, and let's see what's going on. Hopefully this is Anderson Silva that's not under USADA.
What do you think about this matchup, Brian?
He's normal.
It's normal.
It's a good looking fight. I can only hope. I was fortunate enough to actually watch the real life fight in the UK,
in London.
So in person,
I didn't get to see.
Yeah, in person. I was there live. So you know, if we get a knockout in the middle, but then the fight keeps going and it goes to a crazy controversial decision that nobody can understand what the judges are saying, then we'll all have a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I mean, we know Rampage likes to throw. He throws a lot of fast-paced shots. Last time he played Kelvin gassed him. I believe he picked up last time and just came forward with that pressure. One thing about Rampage, he likes to play southpaws. He's got great hands, good pressure boxing. Let's see if he comes forward at Michael Bisping. I mean, he might do. He might. Stamina might come in the factor, but Nugs, man. Nugs is a veteran. You can't sleep on Nugs. He's 2-1 right now. He's on a 2-fight win streak. He took out 2 top-level competitors here, so let's see what happens, man. This is going to be a good fight. I'm excited right here.
I am too, Balian. Why do we see so many Michael Bisping picks in the ESFL? Is it his stamina?
Because he's dope, mate. That's why.
Okay.
Because he's the king.
He's got a shining, glittering eye.
Because he's got left.
Surgery.
He's got power in his left hand.
Okay. You know, that's a funny story. When we showed some comparison images of what Bisping looked like in UFC 1 and 2, and then what he looked like in 3. And at first I felt bad about how we modeled him in UFC 1 and 2, and then I realized actually that's just how much damage he's taken over his career. His face has actually been rearranged.
Yeah, it
But
does
he's
look
a
really
warrior. Uh-oh.
Rampage just calling him on here at the cage, just eating those shots. I don't know if
Oh!
Rampage has got a plan here.
What's happening
he's
right
trying
now?
to Anderson Silver him and just
Yeah,
fight off his back in the cage.
Anderson Silva.
He's landing some
embracing the
hooks
Silva.
there. Rampage is taking some shots.
Ooh.
Dangerous person to do this against. Maybe he does this to a lot of people, but this is Nugsy right here. This is no joke. Nugs is an elite level striker.
Oh,
There's some.
he's
Oh
loose
my
out there.
god,
He's brushing off his shoulder.
this is about to go off right now. These two vets, they ain't taking that. I'm telling you right now. We have number 11 taking on number 16 here. Both guys 2-1. Both guys on 2 fight win streaks. Both guys dangerous strikers. And this is the 7th fight of the night. We are way up on this card now. ESFL 8. This is the best card, the number 1 card. But there's the uppercut, catching it beautifully and clean. Rampage on the. Oh no! Guard went down.
He ain't taunting no more, gentlemen.
No, they're not. And that's him getting dropped there with that head kick coming over the top of his guard. And the left hook comes in. And Nugs is all over him now. Rampage got to change and make some adjustments here because he's on the back foot and taking big shots. He's still slipping. Rampage. Rampage
right
calling
here.
him off. Eats again. Those head kicks so dangerous if you're leaning from side to side here. And he comes out with them. Nug's not afraid to throw him here. He's playing Bisping. He can keep the stamina up. Got to be careful of the openings here. Rampage now putting on the pressure. Here he comes with his boxing. This is where Rampage is good. He likes to be right here, right in the face. Good job by Nugsy. That pull counter is beautiful.
Rampage being a little, overconfident and taking a lot of damage. Almost gets finished twice.
Yeah, 3 times almost. Oh, he's a beautiful straight. Nugs
my
timed that
God.
so well.
Harrison's got a chin on him.
Yeah, straight down the pipe for Nugs. Beautiful job. Nice knee to the body here. Rampage, this is where he wants to be, right up in his face. This is where Rampage is really comfortable. He's done his best work here in previous fights. Hands behind the back to southpaw.
Oh, yeah.
Open up that liver shot.
You taunt me, I taunt you right back. Let's get it.
These two fighters, man, honestly. There's so much on the line here as well. I mean, they've got these big win streaks.
Switching stances here.
I'd see a front kick coming out straight down the middle. There's that straight over the top. Good distance gauging by Rampage here. He's getting him on the edge of these punches, but the reaches are about the same, I believe.
Nice high kick.
That's
Wow.
straight right down the middle there. Under that high left. What are you seeing right now, Brian?
Misses a huge hook.
I mean, I'm seeing Rampage. Actually, right now I'm seeing
Something crazy.
a really strange icon.
Okay,
That's the audience, guys.
let's refresh. Oh, we're back. We're back.
But I was seeing Rampage. Now I'm seeing him getting rocked.
Oh, the head kick breaks him through, and this is not good. Is he going to recover in time? He's not. He's on top, taking big shots. Oh, that's it.
No.
That's it. Nugs.
Big roundhouse kick.
Nugs coming in strong. And that's it. Back to the menu, man. Them stats as well. Look at them stats.
Rampage came
Yeah, that's
out.
on the story.
Yeah, confident, cocky, stands there, says hit me, and then Nugs says, okay, I'll hit you. Boom, 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 bank, you out. Later.
A good job by Nugs there. The composure, the head kick timing. He got that finish in a big way. I mean, what do you think, Brian? Dangerous game plan for Rampage? I mean,
it definitely seemed that way. It seemed like he came out to look to entertain, and then things got a little dicey. And then he started to tighten up and get a little bit, start to take it seriously. But it was just a little bit too little, too late at that point. It seemed.
I mean, we gotta acknowledge that is Rampage's style. You know, he's flashy, he likes to put on a show. He got that big win, that Uriah Hall victory, which was a beautiful job, 10 inside kick. That's going to give you some confidence, some momentum. And then in his next fight, just completely walked over his next opponent. Constant forward pressure, constant movement. So did he overlook Nugs? Maybe. Nugs is an elite level striker, and now Nugs is 3-1. He's ranked number 11. He's probably moving up after that, and we'll see where he goes from here. I mean, Nugs, great performance.
I know who Nugs is now.
Well, you should have done before. No, I'm kidding. That's fine. All right, guys. What a night of fights we have had so far. We've got more coming. We have 6 more fights, all elites, all of the best of the best. Honestly, these fights, we can't say enough about these upcoming fights. Have a look at that fight card. Right next, we got Onza taking on EK Elite. There's 2 vets of ESFL as well. Oh, I would explain more, but it looks like they're already in. They've already started, so we're going to jump over.
Oh, okay.
I believe it is Onza hosting this stream, guys. You can go and find that way in if you haven't found it yet. But it will be taking place at welterweight. We have RDA versus GSP, the fight of the abbreviations, as I like to call this one. Interesting indeed. Now, I have fought, in fact, you know, I fought Onza yesterday, and he picked RDA, and he beat me up. He did. And I will say one thing about Onza. He has really good timing on his, not even counters, interrupting strikes. Once he has you hurt and has you pressured, the second you look to throw back, he's coming straight down there with shots that are interrupting you before yours even gets started. So his ability to read what you're about to do is very, very good.
The way of the interrupting fist.
Exactly. Win Chun, you know your stuff, Brian. So there we go. Maybe Onza.
I've read a book.
Oh, was it the way of the interrupting fist, the study of which? So there we go. There we go. But Onza EK Elitis, well-rounded, but a great grappler, and did get a win the other week. Dominant ground and pound. EK Elitis is 2-2. Actually, he did lose. What am I talking about? He is 2-2. He did lose his last fight. Onza coming off a win, also currently 2-2. Onza ranked number 19. EK Elitis ranked number 20. So right here we have number 19 taking on number 20. So
wow, Elitis and Onza, both these guys are, you know, beautifully skilled fighters. Both 2-2, 19 and 20. So who's gonna climb that ladder and who's gonna ride that chute?
let's see. Let's see. I believe Onza's in the red gloves because he will pick up RDA here, taking on EK Elitis in the blue with GSP. Some trading already here.
High quality stream.
Oh yes. See, as we move up the card, they tend to get better. I will point this one out. Onza is also a Vegas MMA camp member here.
Oh
so
my goodness.
We're going to see some high-level camp fights here. They're taking on EK Elitis. Now, it's prudent to point out, both these camps tonight have not yet lost. So one of these camps is going to get their first loss this evening. And they'll take that sorely, I'm sure. But obviously, Vegas MMA, you got fighters like Kinetic Energy, D-Mark coming out of there. So we'll see. Both men on main event. And they did get a win here with Crooks picking up the win on Yashar's hammer. But these guys have just been trading backwards and forwards here. Ooh. Good hooks by EK Elitis. Just standing his ground.
Still waiting for my invitation.
Onza here, landing that straight left and that body kick. Like what I said, Onza's really good at interrupting and reading what you're about to do. Doesn't lead often, but is always there to counter or throw on the return from you here. Try and slip off and throw that straight left here. EK Elitis changing up here, going to that orthodox stance. Double jab into a takedown. This is what we see from EK all the time. He doesn't always get the clinch. He does shoot from the outside with his takedowns. Let's see if he can take it down. Doing a good job contending the feet here, but the longer Onza stands with you, the more he's going to get them reads. Oh, beautiful jump. We've seen him land that before. The jab into the turning side kick. Great job, but the dugger leg does get stuffed. Onza doing a good job of recovering there. What a shot.
Yeah, gets cracked and then immediately denies that takedown. Good job by Onza and good hit by Elitis.
Onza's doing a good job slipping that left, but there we can see. Eats a big left uppercut here. EK start fighting very loose. Not keeping that block up.
He's working the body right now, man. He is working GSP's body.
Onza really good at finding those openings.
Oh, look at that. That body uppercut, I think.
Boom. And this is what I mean. You see EK trying to come forward and throw, but Onza's just catching him before he can even get anything off.
And then he switches it to the hook.
Oh, good job with the jab there. And gets that single collar into the full tight. One to the body. Over under. Let's see. Goes for the leg grab. That momentum swing. Doesn't get it. Back to the full tie here. And there's another one to the body. Let's see if Onza can get out of this. Let's see here. Goes for the leg grab again. Denied again here.
This is high level.
Oh, he gets the stuff. How does he do that? Waits for his stamina. Pounding on top. Brian, what are you seeing so far?
I'm seeing a lot of good clinch work, some patience, just some educated play. Basically, a lot of stuff that I'm incapable of doing when I'm in there. That's for sure.
Definitely, as we move more and more up these cards, you can start to see the real level of these fighters coming out here. Just confident everywhere, setting traps, multiple positions, gets the back clinch here. EK Elitis, good job turning around. Goes back to that double under. Trying to push him up against the cage here, EK. And EK loves to grapple, guys. You know, he is very confident here. He finishes fights here, but that's it. It's the first round. Who are you going to give that to?
I'm going to give it to not Elitis, but Onza, because Onza, you know, finds open. Like you said, he just stands there and waits, and his timing is perfect to interrupt his opponent's strikes.
Yeah, I appreciate the body work that we saw there from Onza in the first round.
Yeah. It's true, too.
Lead hand to the
Great body work.
Well, there we go. Second round. Here we go. Touching them up. Onza taking on EK Elitis. Vegas MMA versus EK right here. And Onza
comes out orthodox this time, baby.
Yeah. EK's definitely switching up there. Back to that bladed southpaw stance. trying to set. Oh, jabs the body, comes up top. Oh, just does a good job slipping off the uppercut. Yeah. And that's going to hurt the stamina of Onza. Comes up top with his own head kick, but really looking for that lead hook to the body is Onza. Landed it a few times.
Fighting in the phone booth right now, gentlemen.
Ooh, double leg. Good stuff by Onza. Tries to go straight to the backside here. Cheeky little transition. Catch him off guard, but EK says no, and they're back on the feet.
And just inches away.
I'm enjoying the music right now.
The music?
Wait, do you hear music?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Is there music?
It must be another stream. My bad.
Okay. Both guys.
See a doctor,
Yeah. Both guys trading on the inside right here. And there. Oh, clinch denial there. Good job. He's still looking for that lead hook. There we go. Good job stopping that turning side kick this time. Tries to return to the body, but both players landing and countering each other here nicely as well.
Yeah, you know, Elitis was throwing a little bit when his stamina was low, so he's got to be careful.
Oh, the pressure from EK is trying to move
look
forward.
at that body shot every time, Bailey.
Every time he comes forward with that pressure, that big, beautiful lead hook to the body, and that southpaw stance is catching him open every time. Comes back with it there as well. This is what I mean. Onza's very good at these interception strikes. There's the uppercut again, just as EK moves forward. And you feel like when you're fighting Onza like this, you can't throw anything. You can't do anything because he's going to hit you no matter what you do. And does a great job with the timing there.
Yeah, he's so slick in his attacks. Oh, but he gets hit with the uppercut.
Beautiful job. That rear uppercut. Catching it, but he catches the kick. And now EK Elitis is backing up. He's shot to the body.
It's back and forth.
Oh, the stamina's so low. Good job denying there as well. This is a fight right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, double jab into the left hand. It comes back with the right hook. Oh, the turning side kick again.
Close.
Stamina so low. And there's the head kick. Wow. Beautiful job. Lead hook to the body. Comes over the top with the head kick. Oh,
that stamina on Onza.
Oh, he catches a fucking head kick.
This is wild, boys.
Boom.
This is beautiful stuff.
EK trying to land that rear uppercut. So
throwing down.
Reverse elbow.
All three of us are just holding our breath right
I
now.
know. It's like, what's going to happen?
Basically.
Onza trying to find another opening. Look, it's about the mistake right now. Just see that there on the boom replay, that beautiful lead hook to the body. Then the roundhouse, but he rocks him again. He drops him with the left high kick. That's it. EK Elias done it out. Onza moves to 3-2. 2-fight win streak here. Onza, what a performance. What a performance.
Great performance by Onza.
Great performance by both
Being
fighters.
a top level elitist.
Beautiful job. We can see that big left roundhouse to the head. Drops him and he just couldn't take any more. Did he drop his guard there? He may have slipped into it.
Devastating.
That's all she
That was my favorite fight of the night.
That was a great fight. Well, mate, we got some good fights coming up, Rob.
Just so far. What were you gonna say, Brian?
Right into that head kick, so.
It was a beautifully placed technique.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made indeed. Right. Moving on with the fight card. Many more fights coming up. Cody Dank is taking on NWO Lessons
Cody
next.
coming back in this. Okay, he was on the card last week.
He was on the card last week, repping EK. Not repping EK this week by himself this week, but we'll see. We'll see.
A little bit of drama, huh?
I don't know. Maybe there was drama. Is there drama in fight camps?
I don't know. He was the only EK I think to lose on that call.
This is a whole new world for me. I didn't know this kind of drama happened.
Oh, there we go. There we go. But it's going to be a great fight. Cody Dank taking on NWO Lessons. NWO, a new team we haven't seen tonight. NWO New World Order coming out strong tonight. And, you know, that's a great camp right there as well. One guy they've got on the board way up that main card. Now, this is number 10 taking on number 22. Cody Dank, number 10, 2-1. Got his first loss last week. So undefeated until last week. Did drop a loss. But let's see if he can come back strong. I know he's been playing a lot. I know he was streaming today before this event. So you know he's warmed up. And NWO Lessons 2-2. Ranked number 22. He has lost his last fight. But again, to top level competition here.
Yeah, Cody switches it up. You know, switches training camps. and loses the fight. So now he's going back to his roots, and he's back home training with who knows, maybe his mom, maybe his dad, and he's ready. You know, and we got NWO Lessons fighting out of New World Order, so I'm excited to see this fight.
Got that basement gym training, you know.
Yeah.
Is there an episode of Embedded that I could have watched that would have followed Cody's travels from one gym to the
coming
next?
soon.
If we had the manpower, then we would have done it. You know, if we had the staff, we would have done it. All right, but here we go. We're ready to jump over to the fight. The fighters are ready. Here they are. It's going to be a bantamweight matchup. We know Cody loves Cody Garbrandt for obvious reasons. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty obvious. They have the same name. But Lessons, man. Lessons is good with Cody. We've seen him knock a lot of people out with that left hook. He's always looking for that left hook.
Someone's going down round 1 or 2, I think. That's my prediction. With Cody Garbrandt, he's powerful, he's fast. Sometimes you lose track of things. It's going to be a banger.
It gets a little chaotic in there.
Yeah, a little bit chaotic.
Who do you like to pick at bantamweight, Brian?
Who do I like to pick at? You know what? These days I never pick TJ Dillashaw because that's all anybody else picks.
Yeah.
So I do go with Rivera a fair amount. I'm not a big fan of the Cruz jab, so I stay away from him. But actually, you know, I'll use Mighty Mouse in there, even though he's at kind of at a little bit of a power disadvantage. But I just love the speed.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, good speed advantage. I would like to, you know, maybe if there was someone with a bit more height in that division, maybe we could pick him up. Maybe someone who maybe 5'11", like Sugar Sean O'Malley, maybe. I'm just kidding. Here we go.
We're taking requests.
Here we go. Start of this next fight. We've only got 5 left for you here. Moving up. If this was a main card, this would be the first fight on the main card right here. Cody Dank taking on NWO Lessons, and look at the speed these two are coming out at each other right now.
Coming out fast. And Cody's standing there. Nice jab, nice hook to the body.
Beautiful job landing the straight. And there's the left hook. There's that left hook that both fighters. Look at the head move from NWO though. Slips that jab, gets away the outside. And Cody using that patience, not trying to get on him, not trying to take him out of there nice and quick. Knows this fight is all about that. And sometimes we saw earlier tonight, if you chase Cody Garbrandt down, you're going to get tagged with something and you're going to get knocked out.
Yeah, he throws hard and he has some power in his fist. And these guys are just standing in front of each other and throwing, leaning, and something's about to happen. Something big.
Something big is about to happen indeed. And here we go, just swinging those hooks back. NWO Lessons being patient here, but still trying to close that distance. Really re-gauging, re-entering. Cody doing a good job fighting off the back foot here, but he is looking for that rear uppercut left hook. We see it just missed there.
Backing off a little bit and takes the right hook.
A fight like this, at this speed, you know, you don't have time to set too many things up. By the time you've thought about what's coming next, your opponent's already in your face. So it's all on instinct and your pre-programmed moves. You just got to flow in there, and a good job slipping that uppercut there as well and coming back with that left hook.
Yeah, I think Lessons needs to be careful throwing when he has like depleted stamina like this, because he's gonna get caught and he's gonna get hurt.
He is, but he's doing a good job with that head movement and powering back through. Comes back in with that double uppercut, trying to catch him, but Cody not even in there anymore. It already circled out.
Good range by Cody, not really getting hit too much and finding, you know, his shots.
Ooh, big hooks trading. There's a real uppercut into the left hook. 1-2 to the body comes in as well.
Lessons fires back.
Beautiful, beautiful work here by both fighters. Really finding their openings. It's all about that left hook for both fighters. I mean, they start a combination, but that left hook's always trying to end it. There it is again, left, right. Beautiful job by Cody. That's confusing.
Stamina advantage going to Cody a little bit here, Bailey.
You're right. Lessons is a little bit lower. He is sort of slipping and throwing a bit more. There he goes again, which is going to drain that stamina a lot faster. Cody's doing a lot more planting and just banging with that left hook.
Good 1-2s. I like it. Cody looking slick.
Good footwork by Cody here. He's creating, he's cutting angles. He cut that angle for that jab and came back with that straight to the body. Oh, but he tries to throw the uppercut left hook. Gets tagged in. The head kick's coming out. The block is so low. He's down. He's down. Lessons can't follow up though. Oh my goodness.
He was too gassed to finish that one.
Man. Oh, good job slipping there. Again, ducks under, coming back with the rear uppercut.
Lessons is just letting him fly.
Cody's block is really low here, but he's starting to recover.
Nope.
So much trading here. Just three punches, three punches. Brian, what do you think of that first round?
That was very exciting. Definitely Lessons really turned it on at the end there. was close to a finish, but I think he's going to end up taking that on the cards just due to the health events and the knockdown there. But that was exciting stuff.
Exciting stuff indeed, man. Back and forth, back and forth. And now we've got round 2 coming straight up. This is not going to go through round 2, Rob. I think you're right on this one. But we got Cody Dank taking on NWO's Lessons. Lessons in the blue gloves. Cody in the red. This is the second round. Firefight so far.
Takedown from Lessons. Who's going to input those combinations faster? I think that will definitely have an impact.
Yeah, when you're this close and you're trading this much, if you're going to go 1, 2, 3, you better put it in nice and quick. Fake jab, but he's a 1-2 to the body. 1-2 coming back. They're both trading, just trying to find angles. And there's a left hook, right hook. Cody doing a good job, and we're really seeing that. We're seeing that from Cody, countering those ducking uppercuts of Lessons here when he goes to come with that. Cody's looking for it, that left hook, right hook that we've been calling for in previous fights. Great counter to that head movement, and Cody's catching him with it. Got to be careful not to throw it off that uppercut. He does, but Cody, if he keeps using that left hook, right hook, he's going to catch him with it again.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
he did so much. Oh, the head kick. Beautiful job. And Cody's in a world of trouble here now, but he does so much of that stepping jab straight to the body. He threw it again. He just got rocked last time he threw it, but no hesitation to step back in and throw that again. Got to watch that uppercut, though.
Yeah, he definitely got to watch that right uppercut from Lessons, but Cody's doing a good job, and he's cracking him.
Cracking him indeed. The stamina's starting to play a factor now, though, Rob.
Yeah, definitely. Gets the cage here.
See on that boom replay, Cody steps in with a jab to the head and then a straight to the body and eats a big uppercut.
Cody's setting a high pace this fight.
He is, yeah.
Both men are. Both gentlemen are. Less
head movement, you know, sways, hooks coming in from Cody Dank, which is why he's up on the stamina, I think. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that NWO's at a bit of a disadvantage. I'm not sure if that's because he's been doing a bit more of a sway striking, slip striking, and missing a few, but it's not a good place to be.
Ooh, there's that left hook, but he ducks the head kick. That
wow,
duck of that head kick. If you can land an uppercut after that, it's almost an instant KO every time.
I love Cody's jab straight to the body. It's killing Lessons this fight.
But he's been rocked twice off it as well. And, you know, Lessons is the kind of fighter who's going to make a read. He's already rocked him with an uppercut. If he can time it, throw another one, you know, that's not good for Cody. He's got to be careful that he throws it, but it's a bit late. But you're right. He's using it sniper-like technique from the outside. Now he doesn't know what to do.
And that's got to hurt Lessons' stamina, just getting cracked in the body like that over and over.
Yeah, if you do catch him slipping with that straight to the body, you will do a lot of damage, but Cody eats that uppercut and that left hook there. Half his health gone in one, you know, those two strikes. He's got to be careful here. Cannot play around when you're fighting Cody Garbrandt.
It's looking scary for Lessons here, but he is, you know, finding Cody here and there with big strikes.
Well, he only needs to make it.
Heck?
Yeah.
Slippery.
He only needs to make it through this round. He's got 20 seconds left, and he's going to get a bit of stamina back. Shoots a takedown here, but sprawled on by Cody. We go straight for the guillotine. Snap down city, Brian. Here we go.
Trying to get that score.
Oh, straight out.
Nice denial.
All right. Good stuff. Great round.
Great round indeed. Oh, my gosh. Cody comes out and just puts a huge pace. And, you know, he's trying to keep up the whole time. And he gets cracked a couple of times. But in the end, he, you know, gets those knockdowns and is depleting the stamina of his opponent.
He did get dropped by that head kick as well, though. He did get dropped by the head kick at the start of that round. So I have no idea who could score that for. But I know it's the third and final round here. Cody Dank taking on NWO Lessons. Number 10 taking on number 22 here. Both fighters got a loss in their last fight. Cody Dank is 2-1. Before this, Lessons was 2-1. Dropped his last one. But let's see if he can get a win back here. Brian, who you got in this fight so far?
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that I would be going for Cody, but you know, then again, Lessons has had a couple of knockdowns, he's rocked him a couple of times. It's a tough one to score, but I mean, if I'm judging now, I'm going to be giving it to Cody. Not Cody Garbrandt, Cody Dank.
Oh, yes, I agree. Big right hand there off that left hook. But Lessons still trying to slip and throw that uppercut. Cody's got to be careful if he steps in with that jab to the body. There's so many uppercuts coming out for Lessons here. You don't want to get caught with that, but beautiful job ducking in with his own uppercut. 2-1, 2-1-2 coming out from Cody.
Extreme pressure here coming from Cody. You know, Lessons is surviving, but he's getting pushed against the cage and he's getting worked.
He is, and his stamina is so low here, Rob.
solo. He barely has enough to throw a 3-punch combination.
Oh my goodness. But he's still throwing, and that left hook is cracking Cody. He's got to be careful, especially because that uppercut's coming in. He is standing and throwing right now. Oh, he ducked under that jab there as well, just looking for anything.
Oh.
Both these fighters just having at each other right now.
I mean, Yo, go ahead, Brian.
I was gonna say, it's a situation that it feels really good if you're ever in that situation when you have a stamina advantage over your opponent in the third round, and you could just put the heat on them consistently.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a fun place to be, but it's a great place to be if you're on the one with the advantage.
Yeah, 100%. And Lessons is gonna fade here because he's throwing a lot. This minute, 30 seconds is gonna be huge for Cody.
Definitely, he is starting to fade a little bit, but he's
He's
that's it! That's it!
One punch.
Rear uppercut completely takes him out of the game.
Statement made.
Yeah, Cody, man, coming back strong, man. That was his first loss last week. He said, nah, boom.
Oh, he ducked right onto it.
Yeah. Oh, now look at him stand over him there as well. Tempered, gains a distance with the jab. That's all she wrote.
That was beautiful.
He lays down like he's just going into a coffin.
Yeah, he's dead. Where's the
Watch his
stretcher?
pose. He's just straightens right out. Yep, there we go.
He landed another one. We just see there on the boom replay just before that. A couple of strikes before that. He ducked down, landed that rear uppercut for a jab, for another jab to gauge the distance and the timing, then threw one more and he caught him straight on the chin and knocked him clean out. Beautiful job. Beautiful job by Cody. All that hard work paying off right there.
Yeah, and a definite defining moment in his career in ESFL. He did leave the EK training camp, and he gets his win on his own, as an independent contractor, and he's contracted to kick some ass.
That's not what you're contracted to do, Rob, just to be clear, mate.
Bailey, that's the third time, bro. You lost to Anza.
That's true, I did. He was good. Fair enough. Next up, we're going to witness a fighter who's not been in an ESFL for a while. Fan favorite, one of my favorites, all-round great guy. Matty Ice is up next, Rob.
Yes, Matty Ice. I think that Matty Ice came the closest to rivaling Kinetic and had Kinetic in trouble multiple times. So Matty Ice is a serious beast.
There are a couple of guys, given any given chance how his fight plays out, who could be in the final tonight, and Matty Ice is certainly one of those guys.
Oh yeah,
he is a submission phenom. Dangerous off his back, dangerous with sneaky setups to get you to any position where he can submit you, but also a great striker as well,
Oh yeah,
you got to think that. So we're gonna see what happens, but he's taking on Prodigies, man, and Prodigies is legit one of the best fighters in the roster. So I don't know, man. Matty Ice, ranked number 8 currently, 2-1. He's coming off that loss to Kinetic though, so
close fight as well.
It was a close fight. Prodigy's had 5 fights so far, and he's on a 2-fight win streak right here in the ESFL. So, we'll see how this happens. We'll see who walks away with this one. But Prodigy's 2-fight win streak, 5 fights in the ESFL. It's going to be a close matchup. But they are just going through here. They have already made their picks, so we're going to jump in right now. Oh, I believe it's Matty Ice picking up Conor McGregor here, taking on Frankie Edgar.
Wow. Interesting
indeed. Not seen this from Matty Ice. Obviously, I mean, I was watching some Conor McGregor the other day. He has a great jiu-jitsu game. I mean, anyone who says that he shouldn't have the ground stats he has, you're talking rubbish. He has a phenomenal jiu-jitsu game. Just doesn't ever need to use it. That's it. He doesn't need to use it. But he is picking up McGregor here, and he will be taking on Frankie Edgar. Now, there's going to be a lot of top pressure here. If he does get taken down on his back, the top game of Frankie Edgar is no joke. And Prodigy's, man, that old school Frankie Edgar pick, I feel like everyone picked Frankie Edgar until he got knocked out by Ortega. But I think did he get a little nerf after that, Brian?
Maybe a smidge, but I mean, for it to be his first, stoppage loss in UFC history, I don't think we dinged him too much.
Yeah, that makes
also,
sense.
He's one of my favorites of all time. So if our attributes producer steps out of bounds too far, I'm gonna have words with him about messing with Frankie too much.
That's right. Rob, what do you think about this Matty Ice pick on Conor McGregor?
I think that Matty Ice has been training hard. I think when he was, scheduled to fight Kinetic, he really worked on his striking, really got comfortable, and now he's a great stand-up fighter, super confident in his game, and he always has that you know, the ground game to back it up. You know, if he gets taken down, he's comfortable there. So he's gonna be scary with Conor McGregor.
Yes, scary. I mean, Conor McGregor is scary on this game anyway. And, you know, Matty Ice does have a really good pressure boxing style, but we can't sleep on Prodigies here. He is a fantastic striker in his own right. But here we go, guys. Fourth fight on the main card, the second one on the main card. We've only got 4 fights left after this. Prodigies in the blue gloves on Frankie Edgar taking on Matty Ice in the red gloves with the Conor McGregor pick.
Here we go. I'm excited for this one.
Ooh, already
taking the center
jab. Making a good read there. Now going to the outside, making the adjustment. Matty Ice fighting orthodox here.
Yeah, coming out orthodox. Interesting.
Keeps throwing that jab. Now, we saw Matty Ice put a lot of good work in with his jab. Really fought behind it when he fought Kinetic, doubling up on it, pushing it in his opponent's face. And, you know, you'd think the jab's really easy to slip, but, you know, if you do start to slip it, he starts to throw other shots to catch you. But Prodigy's here, staying on the outside, trying to make his own reads. Fighting smart and carefully here, but there we see that elliptic kick, that front leg stomp coming out again there.
Yeah, and almost, you know, misses that spinning kick, and that's devastating if you do miss and get caught by Conor with that power.
Oh, yeah, you do not want that to happen. There's a nice straight to the body here. Matty's block's kind of low, but he is, you know, gauging the distance, making his way on the inside, and he's popping him with that jab. We're seeing that Matty Ice jab come out right now.
That jab hook, that jab lead hook.
Straight for the break and the clinch.
Yeah, just kind of feeling out. Ooh, good L1 lean right there.
Yeah, slipped out of the way of that body shot.
Ooh, Rex is trying to land that lead head kick. Matty's got to be a little careful with his stamina here. Frankie does have the advantage in that aspect, as well as heart, as well as endurance. So we've got to be a little bit careful here. Oh, and Matty taking a big uppercut into the lead hook here. But Matty's maybe doing a little bit better. It's halfway through this round. He's starting to slow down a little bit, as you probably should if you've already lost that much stamina.
Yeah, Prodigy is doing a good job getting in the range of Matty Ice as well.
Yeah, Prodigy's really kind of keep the slow, steady pressure on. Work the body now
that
as well.
Slip.
Both fighters,
beautiful by Prodigy.
I mean, both fighters are great, but Prodigy's always
Bang.
always showcasing his good head movement. And that lead head kick, he's thrown it a few times, catches with him there, and now working the legs on the outside.
Oh, good hook right there by Matty.
Ooh,
Good
man.
slip again by Matty.
Yeah, you see these fighters are slipping these uppercuts that most fighters have been throwing all night. These two are now slipping them, and some great head movement for both fighters again. See another slip on the uppercut. I don't think anyone's landed an uppercut yet.
Beautiful slips. I'm so impressed right now. Uh-oh, he's got the clinch.
Gets the over-under here. Now, Matty is a competent grappler. Not even trying to transition now, just relaxing, stopping the takedown. Goes back to the over-under here. Swimming for those underhooks. Fakes coming out here from Prodigies. This is a high-level battle right now. This is a mind game right now in this clinch.
Ooh, gets both underneath. And Matty gets it right back.
He keeps that over-under,
Wow.
tries to get the break here, and he's going for that toss from the over-under, not able to get it. Matty getting the reversal round on the over-under.
Oh,
he
turns
looks to
him
break,
around.
throwing a few shots and gets the break here. Good job. Good work in the clinch.
Yeah, good work indeed.
10 seconds left in this round. Ducking uppercut comes out. And that's it. First round over.
Wow.
What do you think?
High level stuff. Impressive. That work against the cage. Yeah, that was really. I mean, the way these guys make the game look up against the cage there, that's super impressive. I am blown away.
Those striking stats are so even. I have no idea.
I have
no idea who's winning this right now. But here we go.
Frankie had a little bit of control, 15 seconds, so maybe it will nudge in his way.
We'll see. We'll see. They touch him up. Second round here. Matty Ice taking on Prodigies. The number 8 guy in the world, Matty Ice, taking on the number 17 here.
Oh, look at that head movement. Whip, 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 whip.
I think he's just taunting him here. I think it's prudent to point out both of these fighters have the little lines in front of their names in their gamer tags, but neither of them are in a fight camp. They could start their own camp with the 2 lines. They could call themselves the Gruesome Twosome.
Let's go. I like it.
They might want to work on something else, but you know.
That's probably copyrighted. Both throwing big hooks here, trying to catch each other. Matty's doing a good job staying on the outside here, trying to only come forward when he finds those openings. Prodigy's trying to push that pressure a little bit harder.
Oh, good lean back right there. Man, it's tough to hit each other. They're both having good defense and good sways.
I feel like if neither of them wanted to get hit, they wouldn't. But you got to land something, haven't you?
It's the Matrix.
The Matrix. Matty trying to push forward with that jab. that he was been successful winning his previous fights. And there's that lead head kick again. But all gets caught. A couple of good shots by Maddie. Tries to circle out to the right.
Combo.
Bang that uppercut straight up the middle. Unable to, but the inside leg kick. He's caught with that before, but slips off.
Wow.
Knew the uppercut was coming back and gets the under over again against the cage.
Yeah, Prodigy looking to get tangled up with Matty Ice. Interesting. I don't know why. Probably because he's Conor McGregor. But Matty's a savage on the ground.
He tries to do the same thing he did last time, which is fake that transition to double under and go for that toss. Matty reading it, denied it, and instead of stay there, Prodigy's got out because he knows he's got reverse on. He gets the uppercut straight down the middle there, and Matty doing a good job staying out and recovering, but he has been rocked in this round now, so we've got to think to himself, this is halfway through the fight now, second round, I've got to do something to win it.
Yeah, and he also has a little bit of a stamina disadvantage, and Frankie is just going to replenish that stamina so well in between rounds.
Ooh, for all the advantages you get as Conor McGregor, you know, if you don't land those big shots, you have some disadvantages at this level as well.
Well, it's also he's switching back to orthodox now as well, so I wonder if his rear straight is actually as good from the orthodox stance as it would be from southpaw.
Yeah, definitely something to factor in. Obviously a preference or just something he's seeing here, but
big head kick.
He is a little bit safer from that lead head kick, I feel, on this side. But he is going to keep circling into it, so if he does go the other way, he's going to circle the right hand. Here, Prodigy's turning up the pressure now, trying to keep that forward pressure coming. Matty's starting to lose the stamina here, not fading, but stamina's definitely going down. Prodigy's is still coming forward.
Prodigy's in and out, and he's making Matty Ice miss, you know, being unpredictable and just darting and landing his shots and then skidding out of the way.
Ooh, comes back with the right hand and the left hook. He's down. Full mount for Matty Ice. Putting on the pressure again. The ground and pound. Denies a transition. Will he posture up again? Prodigy's stamina is just tanking him. Matty Ice is still on top. Raining down the ground and pound. Hammer fist. Straight shots. The block is dropping. Still trying to roll out of it. Matty on top. Getting the gorilla punches in. And that's the end of the round.
Oh my gosh, Bailey. Oh my gosh, Brian. That was insane. Just when we
that
thought.
Was, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I mean, it looked like Prodigy's was really starting to take control, and then wow, Matty Ice comes back with a big rock to end the round and some big damage from up top.
Yeah, we're just seeing the boom replay there. Prodigy's was advancing forward, throwing a left hook to the body, then came back up the top. Matty slipped it, lands that left hook, right hook, and that's where it dropped him, and then he took that mount position, started grounding him out. And you do not want Matty Ice on top of you, I'll tell you that.
No, especially when you have no stamina underneath him, and that's what Matty Ice needed, so I believe here we go. Expect a real tactical third round, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Got to give that round to Matty Ice, so I'd say one apiece.
Oh, yeah.
If not, there's all to play for right now. Neither fighter can sit content that they're going to win this fight. Good job stopping the turn inside kick. This is the third round of this fight here. ESFL 8, we will be crowning our first ever champion tonight. Two of these guys with a win here tonight, they could be setting themselves up for a title shot in the future. All to play for here. Oh, he fakes his turn inside kick. He fakes it now. I love the fakes on the spins.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
barely misses.
Prodigy's not afraid to throw kicks with Frankie Edgar here.
He's not. He's putting the pressure on him too, getting in his face and just throwing good combos.
Ooh, man, he did a good job backing up there, firing that straight, but gets caught coming forward. Oh, the left hook again. He's on top.
That's not good for Prodigy.
Good job, stuff, and let's see what Matty goes for here. The grappling stamina is pretty similar here. This will be a good battle. Both these guys so good when it comes to these grappling exchanges.
Still has a lot of time though, 3 minutes.
Oh yeah. He'll probably be nice and patient. He's faking them foot on the hips here. Ooh, goes for the head, and he gets it. Him. All those fakes coming out. Matty unable to read. See if Matty rolls to full guard here. Might try and set something up. Prodigy's trying to work from the top, trying to set up for that back clinch.
Big hammer fist
here. Block slightly going down, gets the roll, but no, turned round to half guard here instead of that full guard position. And then Prodigy slicing straight through, gets side control. Matty's in a little bit of trouble here. You don't want to be here with Frankie Edgar, and goes for that crucifix position. That's a dangerous position at this level if you know how to use it, but good transition.
Side saddle.
Oh my god. All right, goes to take the back here. Prodigy's got that side turtle top side mount, whatever you want to call it. Double under clinch now, but on the backs. Oh, jumps onto him for the takedown.
Matty's unable to deny that, but oh my gosh, so many scrambles.
Wow. Prodigy's really taking advantage of those grappling stats. Matty able to roll to full guard this time.
Bailey, is this going to score enough? I mean, he was knocked down. You think he's going to be able to, in the judge's eyes, score enough to win the round?
Prodigy stands up, though. Let's him up. Let's see.
Oh!
Maddie's coming forward. Big right hand and a left hook behind it. This has been such a good fight so far. Prodigy's
I don't know who's going to win.
Kicks as well, yeah.
Oh. Some nice combinations from Matt. Oh.
Ooh, it's been so many kicks coming out from Prodigies.
Yeah, he doesn't even set him up. He just throws them.
Just trying to catch you. All off that lead leg as well. Maddie swinging against a left hook.
Big one. 10 seconds.
Oh, the left hook coming back. Inside leg kick. Oh, 10-second kick. That's it. That's all she knows.
Oh, what a fight.
Who you got? Who you got?
I can't call that.
Maddie.
I think Manny may have snuck away with it. Really showing his striking game now. We always knew he was a good striker, but he's moving away. Even not even picking up submission artists anymore, and just, you know, great fight. Did drop him twice. I think in those 2 rounds, his logic would say Manny Ice.
Definitely.
Let's see who gets a nod. Great fight though.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Great fight after this. We've got 3 fights left.
All 3 judges scored.
Here we go.
30-27.
The winner.
And the winner by unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision.
Here we go.
It's gotta be Maddie. There we go. Gets the nod. Good job. Good decision victory. Solid performance right there from Maddie Ice coming out getting that victory over Prodigy. And you can tell from that one, if you didn't know Prodigy before, you know him now. Solid competition. Very impressive performance by Maddie Ice. No joke.
Yeah, I felt.
Gets the win.
Yo, Bailey, and I felt like Maddie was sort of losing the majority of the fight, but would just landed the better shots, like did the most damage in his strikes, if you know what I mean.
Well, he wasn't putting that pressure on, which definitely I can see from that standpoint. But you're right. If you look at the stats, Maddie did land a couple more, but I think that's generally just because of when he was catching him. But definitely the forward pressure from Prodigies was putting it on Maddie, but he was able to do more damage. I agree with you.
Yeah, Prodigies seemed to be more consistent, but in the burst that Matty Ice had, he was definitely did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Definitely more lethal.
Definitely more lethal. They're both lethal. You know, lethal competitors we've got.
But one was more lethal.
I agree. I concede. Moving on now, the next fight.
Uh-oh.
This is another great one. We're just going to show you this fight card for the last couple of fights we've got coming up here. Prodigies taking out Matty Ice here. Before that, Cody Dank getting that win over NWO Lessons there. Some great fights on this side of the card. Nugs taking out Rampage. Onza taking out EK Elitas. But now we're moving up to the next fight. Brand new Mac taking on Lemus Khan here. Brand new Mac, great competitor, great fighter, good everywhere, deadly stand-up. Proved that many times. Lemus Khan, who I believe may have changed his name to Papa Lemma, I believe is his new name. Coming in here to fight. And after that, we have Prioxis taking on Ricky Biamonte. What a great fight that is. Prioxis coming back with a vengeance. We know people want to see him tonight. And then Kinetic NRG taking on D-Mart in the final of the Grand Prix tournament, the first Grand Prix tournament, to crown that champion, man, which has all played out so wonderfully. And now we are here tonight, ready to find out who the champion is going to be. Who's it going to be? But before
huge fights.
Before we get to that, it's time for the next one. Brand new Mac taking on Lemus Khan. And if you take a look at that, Papa Lemma TGV2. Now, I believe V2 is another fight camp. I believe that is correct.
Who's it going to be? But before we
I thought it was version 2. A lot of people coming back version 2, but no. Apparently that is a fight camp. So there we go.
Oh yeah, version 2. I was thinking about doing that.
Version 2. Yeah, there we go. But brand new Mac with a Dominic Cruz pick against another Cody Garbrandt.
Here we go. There's going to be a lot of movement. And someone's going to get dropped.
Someone is definitely going to get dropped. How would you play this if you were Garbrandt, Brian?
If I was playing this as Garbrandt, I mean, yeah, you got to use his boxing. He's got, in real life, he's got short arms. In our game, he's got short arms. So, you know, his hooks and his inside boxing is really the way to go, throwing combinations. But, yeah, Cruz's movement's going to be tricky if his opponent tries to utilize it.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, that jab of Cruz, if you can get that at range and stick it in the face here of Papa Lemma, you know, it's going to do a lot of damage, but, you know, it only takes one slip if you're going to use that jab and you're going to get cracked. But You know, Brand New Mac is good everywhere. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see some wrestling coming out from him. But most likely he's looking to strike.
Yeah, I mean, Dominic Cruz has that beautiful jab. It's tricky to get, you know, the hang of it sometimes, and that movement is just insane. So I want to, if I was Dominic Cruz, I'd probably stay on the outside, stay away from the pocket.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you do not want to be in close, like Brian said with Cody, because those hooks are going to come out fast, and they're going to be super powerful, and you don't want to get cracked with them. Only takes, you know, a duck and uppercut and a left hook, and you are on the canvas against the Cody Garbrandt. So let's see how Brand New Mac plays this out. Let's see if he can keep it on the outside. This is the co-main event of the evening here. Brand New Mac, number 18, taking on Lemus Khan.
I'm in love with the Coco.
Lemus Khan, number 6 in the world right now. So here we go. Lemus in the blue gloves. Brand New Mac in the red gloves. And look at that beautiful head movement from Brand New Mac there. Using that L1 that Dominic Cruz has in his arsenal. But got to be so careful coming in here. Hands down, chin up against Cody. Ooh, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Brand New Mac staying, you know, not too far away.
Oof.
Doing some good feints, though.
Yeah, I don't even know if he feinted that. I think he threw it. There's that jab into the clinch. Doesn't get the clinch, but my. Brand New Mac gonna really start to eat a couple of shots here. Lemus doing a good job with this back and forth here momentum, but gets a few straights in there, and there's another one. Got to be careful stepping in too much, though, against the Cody Garbrandt. That left hook is what you want. Beautiful job. I love that.
Nice combo.
Was that a lead hook into a rear uppercut into a lead hook? Good job. He's getting his head out of there as well. I think this is going to be Brand New Mac's strategy. On the outside, 2 shots and out. 2 shots and out. Whereas Lemus is going to try and catch him coming in or catch him going backwards.
They're heading towards the fence a little bit. Probably him putting a little bit of pressure. It's a big uppercut. Landed.
Yeah, got to be careful of that. That is not going to work out for you nicely for that. Brand New Mac coming off a 2-fight win streak here. Number 18 in the world, 3-2. Gets this, moves up to 4-2. Will take him up them rankings. And Lemus Khan here, 3-1. You know, I think the only person he dropped a loss to may have been Kinetic, if I'm not mistaken. He was in that tournament. It might not have been Kinetic. We have to check the rankings on that one. But Lemus Khan, one of the best in the world here, ranked number 6.
Yeah, keeping a good range. Landing those 1-2 jabs. Eats a leg kick, though.
He does eat that leg kick. And now no one's really pushing the action with that forward pressure. You know, we've got Brand New Mac trying to pop shot from the outside and Lemus just trying to catch him. But no one's, you know, guiding that forward pressure, trying to dictate the pace of this fight. Both people just trying to strike from their own ranges. Yeah,
definitely, Balin. That's a nice read right there, because Garbrandt's just looking to land that big hook or that big, you know, shot on the way in.
He's got those ducking uppercuts off him. That jab, if he does slip off to the right there and throw it, it's going to hit right where he's leading in that ducking uppercut. But you want to be careful, because if he is ducking uppercut, he'll duck that jab, and then you'll eat it, and that won't be good. Ooh, close there, gets his own uppercut.
Big
first
uppercut.
Off. Brand New Mac's starting to find his rhythm here in his groove. Getting hit a little less, and he's landing a little bit more.
Looks to be finding his rhythm.
What do you think, Brian?
It's kind of playing out a little bit like the real fight in terms of Brand New Mac's trying to use a lot of, you know, unorthodox sort of broken rhythm with Dominic Cruz.
Yeah.
And then it seems like Papa Lima is just like he's doing the same thing Cody did, which is I'm just going to let you come to me. I'm not going to get distracted by the crazy stuff you're doing. I'm just trying to catch you with some shots when you dart in and out or on your exits. So pretty interesting stuff.
Yes, definitely. I think that's a good read right there. And, you know, Papa Lemon not landing too much, but, you know, it's only going to take 1 or 2 here. No matter how many Brand New Mac lands, if he does get caught and dropped, you know, he's gonna lose that round. But there's only 5 seconds left in it. Good round so far. Just good high-level striking.
See that point?
Little point.
Like, I'm laughing at you. Come on, baby. I think you called him Papa Lemon. That was pretty funny.
Papa Lemon.
I like that, Balian.
He's trolling us with his new name. He's in that T2 camp. Found a new camp, working out of it with the guys at
nice
T2.
Overhand.
It was a nice overhand. Look at that. Beautiful.
Ooh, that duck.
Yeah,
bang,
bam.
bang.
That's
cleans up with the hook
literally
too.
what he wants to do the whole fight.
Wow.
Boom.
Boom.
But he's lucky that didn't land either, because he would have been in a lot of trouble right there.
So, Balian, who do you think took that first round?
I mean, definitely Lemus landed the bigger shots, but Brand New Mac landed more shots. So, you know, I don't know how the judges work in this game well enough to know to score that one. But close, both fighters. I wouldn't even think about it. Brush it off. You don't know. Got to make a statement in the second round going into the third. Inside leg kick overhand. Beautiful job.
Papa throwing a big overhand right and landing on brand new. They're standing in the pocket right now, throwing. Good head movement, too, from both these gentlemen.
Yeah, great head movement. Especially brand new Mac, taking advantage of them cruise sways.
Ooh.
Oh, there it is. I've seen that on Priox's striking video this week on YouTube. Lead uppercut, straight lead uppercut. Brand new Mac showcasing it off right there. Catches him and drops him beautifully. That's a deadly combination. Get that one in your arsenal, guys. So fast and just preloads it straight down the pipe. Papa Lemma never saw it coming and gets a drop there. And that's all he needs to win this round. But he's got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, that's a big moment for brand new Mac. He's in control of this round. He just needs to let, you know, Papa Lima come to him now at this point.
1-2 on the outside, just missing there. Trying to come in strike with those strong strikes here. Got to be careful. Oh, fake into the ducking roundhouse, but it's the kind of stuff, you know, you want to be careful throwing. Because brand new Mac can get tagged by Papa Lemma if he closes that distance. There's a lead uppercut into the right hand, just as I said it there. Now he's backing up. The block is so low here. He's not out of trouble. There's the head kick. Managing to recover though.
Lucky he stayed on his feet there.
It is, and he's getting a little reckless. His head is low. If I was brand new Mac, I'd let that recover before I go anywhere near exchanging again.
Oh yeah, you don't want to mess around with Cody's power.
He's planting a little bit more now, brand new Mac. He's planting and throwing, and he just get caught doing that.
Yeah, you ate that uppercut earlier.
Inside
nice check by Papa.
Oof, slips to the outside. Slip. Good job. Again.
Well, they both slip the same way, Balian.
A little bit of a delay here. There we go, back in. Got to be careful. Brian, what are you seeing right now?
Again, as with all night, just some really high level play. I'm seeing Dominic Cruz get the takedown here. See what they can establish some top control, get some damage.
Some damage indeed.
Nice get up by Papa Lima.
Oof.
Oh.
Lima's trying to land what he can here. Might feel a little bit more comfortable on this side of the screen in that orthodox stance to set up that left hook. You know he's looking for that duck. Trying to make reads here. Brand new Mac on the outside trying to do what he can. He is planting a little bit more. He's going to get hit a little bit easier. Shoots a double leg. Wise move by brand new Mac.
And he gets it.
Yeah, take this fight down. There's a minute left. You've already won this round. Secure.
Wow, right to full mount.
Straight to full mount. No stop here by Papa Lemma. Ooh, the hook's coming in. Oh, he's landing a couple. Lemma's going to get out from under here. He's going to end this fight quickly if he doesn't.
Yep. Flattens him out.
Yeah, digging in those hips.
Oof. Ooh, wow, that was great.
Veteran shimmy shammy move. We only see that at the highest levels. And Lemus has done that in literally every fight I've seen him in almost. He's so good at that.
It's beautiful. It's so hard to do.
It is. I still don't know how to do it. So
I'm going to, yeah, me too, but I won't admit it.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't know how to do either.
Some good exchanges here. He did land that rear lead uppercut, straight lead uppercut, which dropped him. So you got to give that round to brand new Mac, I think. High level striking,
oh yeah,
though.
Definitely. And then he ends the round on top in a dominant fashion.
Yeah, he settled down a little bit with his sort of cruise, herky jerky movement, and actually started to sit down on more of his combinations, and then got some takedowns. Some good work there to finish the round.
Yeah, definitely tried to sit down, but you know that might make him easy to hit. But he did play off to his advantage here. Brand new Mac definitely knows what he's doing. So we'll see. But third and final round here at ESFL 8. This is the Coco main event of the evening. Only 2 fights after this one. We're going to be crowning a champion so soon, and 2 of the highest level fighters right now. Lemus, number 6 in the world, taking on brand new Mac. Brand new Mac on a 2-fight win streak, trying to extend it to 3. One of the highest win streaks we will have here at ESFL, tied with a couple of high win streaks up there, and looking good here tonight. But Lemus, he's not out of it yet, still pushing on that forward pressure.
Yeah, and it looks like Brand Mac's kind of keeping his distance, fighting safe, and Papa Lima is also keeping his distance, so they're definitely taking it easy here.
I love that little double jab, just straight in the face of Lemus as he tries to come forward.
Beautiful.
No leg kicks.
So beautiful.
No leg kicks in this fight so far.
No. Right, wow.
Lead leg of Cody's there. Well, there's an inside
he
one.
throws one right as you say that.
We've seen that a little bit, but no, the outside leg kicks really put a halt to that forward pressure. Especially the way Brand New Mac's angling out, and Papa Lemus just coming forward. That left leg's there to be kicked.
Yeah, Brand New Mac looks to be trying to be a counter fighter here.
I'd love to see Dominic Cruz add that low calf kick that they're doing at Alliance to his game in real life. That would really, I think, change him up a lot.
It's a devastating kick.
Yeah, especially the way he moves on the outside and, you know, throws those kicks at odd angles as he steps out. I think it would really do some good work.
Brand new Mac's fighting like he knows he's ahead right now. I think Papolino needs to create something here.
Yeah, he's having a tough time, I think, on this orthodox stance, just walking forward into him. I don't know that southpaw would be any better, but that lead hand is just not getting anywhere near Brand New Mac. He's doing such a good job staying on the the outside of it, keeping his lead foot just on the outside when Papolino steps in, circling in the right direction. I'm really impressed with the distance control of Brand New Mac right here.
Me too, and that was a good body kick. So he's got to utilize some kicks here and, you know, create maybe some chaos.
Yeah, he's got to do something to get on the inside here. This third and final round's been rather slow. We're already, you know, only a minute 40 left. We've got to be careful with the ducking roundhouse. Gets caught, slips under, left hook comes up. His head is so low right here, but Lemus backs up. Not pushing forward on the pressure. You got to think Lemus is going to try and finish this fight right now because he may have lost that first round.
I know. I don't even know what's going on right now. Is Papolino in the lead or is Brand New Mac in the lead? That was a big moment right there. He rocked him.
He did rock him. Papolino not choosing to pursue that, but does get that ducking roundhouse. So dangerous to throw right now, Brian.
Yeah, this is I don't know what each guy is thinking. The first round was so close. I think pretty clearly Brand New Mac probably took the second. So I'm not sure if Papolino is thinking he's got the third now with that wobble and he thinks he won the first, but I'm not seeing the urgency that I expect here with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, maybe Lemma thinks, you know, maybe he thinks he's won this round and the first round. You don't know.
They both might think they won.
They do. We're going to find out. It's going to be a close decision. I mean, literally, if it goes either way, you could make a case for it. So we'll see. We'll see. It goes to the decision here. Close decision.
Yeah, they both consented to give it up to the judges.
Yeah, they did. Let's see. Herb Dean going to call it for us. Man, close fight. If Brand New Mac gets this, he'll be a 3-fight win streak. Lemus Khan, number 6 in the world, 3-1 right now. Will drop down a few places if he drops this fight. And he gets it.
Wow.
Hey, Papolino.
Wow.
Papolino
with the win from that T2
was
camp.
the wobble.
The wobble. Wow. Could have gone either way. Could have gone either way. Confident in himself there. Must have taken that first round. And there
you gotta
we
think
go.
Both guys' hearts probably dropped until that decision was made.
Look at that.
Uh-oh. Someone's PS4 just got
I thought
trashed.
that was on our end then. I was like, but because we're also using that to look at these right now, but we're okay. There we go. There we go. Papolino catching that. Coming out of that V2 camp. So good win and great fight coming off to round it off right here as we move down.
Beating Brand New Mac, that's a huge win for Lemus Khan, aka the Lima.
The Lima, Papolino now, as he will be referred to. We have to remember that one. What did you think of that fight, Brian? It was good.
I don't think.
Oh, I think we just lost Brian. Okay, he'll be coming. He'll be back. There we go. Brian, what did you think?
There I am.
There we go.
Welcome back.
I thought that was a great fight. Like I said, you know, a little bit confusing at the end there. I just, you know, for either guy to be confident that they were going to take it on the cards, yeah, they certainly had a level of knowledge that I don't have. But good to see Papolino win it for primates from Madagascar everywhere.
Woo!
That's right.
That was a monkey howl.
That was a monkey howl. We are just waiting for this next fight, which is Prioxis taking on Ricky Biamonte. Let's take a quick look at the brackets for this tournament. So we did see Papolino picking up a win right there, a tough win over Brand New Mac. But Lemus Khan, or Papolino as he's now known, he was knocked out of the tournament by Prioxis, who's fighting next. So we're going to see right here, but he gets that win. Maybe we'll see a rematch coming up in the future. Not sure, but Prioxis will be fighting next. He will be taking on Ricky Biamonte in our co-main event of the evening. Can't believe we're already here. One fight away from crowning the champion. I cannot believe it. we hope you've all enjoyed this card so far tonight, guys. It's been a fantastic stack card. We've had so many good fights, so many big names coming through, so many great victories and performances. I believe we've been doing some giveaways in the chat as well, courtesy of Brian.
Awesome.
Thank you, Brian. Again, thank you for coming over tonight. We hope you've enjoyed yourself so far.
I've been having a blast. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course, of course. And we want to move on and catch this now. Prioxis did get knocked out of that tournament, and he did say, you know, he was done for a little bit. I believe he stepped away, but then he reassessed things, had another think, saw the fan enthusiasm for his return, and he's back here tonight to put on a show for you guys, because he is one of the best strikers in ESFL in the world, hands down.
Yeah, he shouldn't feel bad about, you know, losing to Kinetic. I mean, who doesn't lose to Kinetic at this point? So Praxis looking to make a big statement, and he is a talented striker. I'm excited for this fight.
Yeah.
I was gonna say earlier. Sorry, Ben. I was gonna say earlier. You had mentioned somebody like you brought up. Well, you know, he's coming off a loss to Kinetic, and I was like, well, isn't that just like saying like he's coming off of eating breakfast? Like it happens to everybody.
Exactly right. Always finds a way to win Kinetic, man. And we'll see. We'll see if DMART can get it done tonight. I mean, Kinetic undefeated, but DMART also undefeated. And this next fight, number 3 in the world, Prioxis. Number 3, 3-1 right now, coming off a loss. He's taking on Ricky Biamonte, who is 2-1, but number 12 in the world, just based on the level of competition he's faced here. So Ricky Biamonte, if he can get it done, Ricky is a vet. He's taken some victories, you know, for some top level competition. Let's see if he can get another one. But Prioxis, number 3 in the world. And after that, we've got number 1 and number 2 fighting. We're just trying to get this fight going here. But while we're waiting to make sure this fight's getting ready, let's run that promo.
Oh yeah,
real quick. Let's run that promo. We'll run it again before the main event starts, but let's run that promo real quick. For those who haven't seen it, we're going to run that promo just while we get this next fight. The co-main event, ESFL 8. We're going to crown the champion. It's all coming up. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Oh, he might be out.
All right, guys. Are you ready for the co-main event of the evening? Are you two ready over there?
I am ready. You know, Prioxis, he has a moment to either bounce back and show that he could come from adversity, you know, bounce back from that loss to Kinetic and reestablish himself as the number 1, maybe number 2 contender in the ESFL right now.
So much hype. So much hype.
So much hype.
All right. All right. We're going to go over to this fight right now. This is the co-main event of the evening.
Oh, I'm excited.
After this, we are going to crown a champion. The winner of this fight,
Oh my gosh.
in my mind, the winner of this fight could be the number 1 contender. Prioxis already number 3 in the world. We could be seeing a rematch, but Ricky Biamonte, if he can take out the number 3 guy not in the tournament and prove himself, you know, we'll see. We'll see. He's the only one who hasn't fought any of those DMART or Kinetic yet. So here we go. We're going to switch over now to the fight. We are going to be having this at the welterweight division. You guys ready?
Yes, indeed.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
I am ready to go.
Here we go. Welterweight division. Ricky Biamonte locking in that Nick Diaz pick. We know he loves that Nick Diaz pick, and a strong pick at welterweight, of course. But let's see who Prioxis goes with. I doubt he's picking up Maya. I'm going to bet you know, maybe £100 he's going to pick up that Stephen Thompson pick.
Oh yeah, he loves his Stephen Thompson.
I believe he's the only guy in the top 50 on the leaderboards who has his favorite fighter as Stephen Thompson. Maybe even the top guy in the 100. Knows him inside and out. Oh no! Oh, don't make me lose £100 here. Like
Nick versus Connor. Could you imagine?
No. That would be pretty good though. He's looking for him. Run to G. ED.
This is a huge fight here, Bailey.
Maybe we're not going for Thompson.
Big challenge.
After this, we will be showing you the results of our Twitter poll, and we're going to give you a little preview of the belt. We have a championship belt that will be up for grabs tonight, and we're going to show it to you as well. So We'll let you guys know. We'll show you those afterwards. We'll show you what's on the line. But here we go. They're picking the fighters up here. I don't know what Prykes is going to pick. He's thinking hard. It's not worth it. I had my fingers crossed. I'm not really betting £100.
Robbie Lola.
Robbie, man. I think.
I always want to see this rematch.
Maybe based. Nick Diaz, not the fastest fighter. Does have good hand speed, but not the fastest. So maybe he feels like he doesn't need that speed advantage with Stephen Thompson. Maybe he feels like he can get it done with Robbie Lawler. He is going southpaw v southpaw here, but we'll see what this plays out. What do you guys think of this pick?
Go ahead, Brian.
I mean, I'm a big Robbie Lawler fan in real life. I love to see him used in the game, but yeah, I mean, I'm clearly this is going to be a stand and bang war. I don't expect to see this go anywhere near the ground or the clinch. Really, I expect to just see some fists flying.
Yeah, both guys, you know, Robbie Lawler's a tank. Nick Diaz is sort of a tank. He throws a little bit more, has better stamina, but Robbie Lawler has power. So this is going to be an exciting fight, Balian.
Oh, man, I cannot wait for this one. I mean, I want to see what Pryor is doing at the table.
What a co-main.
He's back with a vengeance, man. He's looking to prove, you know, that he deserves that title shot. He is 3-1. Only ever beaten by the man himself, Kinetic NRG, who may become champion tonight. We don't know. D-Mart might take that title. Oh my God, that's going to be a good fight. But
what
before
do you think, Chad? Who's going to win this fight?
3-1.
Let's spam it up.
Let's spam it up. Let's do it, man. I mean, I personally, I think Pride takes it. I think he's too good. He's too crisp. He's too clean. But, you know, with the Robbie Lawler pick, I don't know if he has the footwork to maybe deal with this range and this pressure that Nick Diaz is going to bring.
Yeah, Proxy is going to be tough, especially with Robbie Lawler. If you make any mistakes, he's going to blast you in the face with some crazy combo. He has a YouTube series. He knows this game inside and out, so he's got a big test, but Ricky could prove himself here and gain a lot of fans out here in the ESFL.
Yeah, Ricky's just good everywhere, but...
Oh, man, let's go.
We'll see the co-main event of the evening. ESFL 8, a champion will be crowned. Here we go. Pryoxis in the blue gloves on Robbie Lawler. Number 3 in the world, taking on Ricky Biamonte in the red gloves here. And opens up beautifully with that 1-2.
Look at the defense on Pryoxis. You see him hitting those sticks, hitting that R2, that R1.
Yeah, he loves that pull counter. He's one of the only people who's consistently proficient with it and lands big shots with it, and he loves the 1-2s in the body. We're seeing it there, but Ricky, man, Ricky's good with them body shots and good with that forward pressure, and there's a good job slipping off to the outside of that jab.
The way Pryoxis moves and just evades strikes is so pretty to watch.
Yeah, he's just so fast. He just makes any fighter that's slow look fast. Ooh,
it's like he's predicting what you're gonna throw before you throw it.
Yeah, he knows, man. I think he just pulled countered that right hand, that left hand there. And there again, nice pull counter, 1-2 back to the body, and he's patient, man. Pryoxis is patient, but you know, Ricky's no slouch, man. Ricky finds his openings. He's good at dirty fights, you know, making it dirty and then winging to the body. And Pride just showcasing here those 1-2s from the outside, and just getting some picks apart here. Slips the jab. Ricky's been leading with that a lot, but Ricky's now leading with that lead hook, which is going to pay dividends with the head movements. He gets back to slips, and there's a rear hook. The lead hand coming over. Pryor's rocked. Going to sit back and try and recover here, but good job here, catching the head movement of Pride. Mid-flow, and that rear uppercut lead hook.
Pryoxis gets a little rattled there. Let's see if he, you know, stays composed and keeps flowing here. Big shot by Ricky. Good job.
Yeah, Ricky, man, just staying in there, staying in his face. Got to slow it down as well. And the stamina will play a factor here. I mean, Robbie Lawler, not the best stamina rating. We'll see here on the boom replay. We'll see that slip, and then him coming back with that rear uppercut and landing that beautifully there as well. Getting that rock and pry early, but both men trying to feel each other out here. Some head movement from the outside with a little bit of lag. Here we go. It's going to reset and catch up here. I think just about.
Oh, no.
Here we
there
go.
We go.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's resetting. It's resetting. We're good. Good. Settling back in. Minute and 40 left in this round. Pryoxis landing from the outside, but Ricky getting that rock.
Yeah, and it kind of seems like Pryoxis might be turtling up just a little bit more than he was, you know, being a little bit more defensive. Definitely doesn't want to get rocked again by Ricky, so Ricky's able to open up a little bit here.
Yeah. Pryoxis looking for that pull counter. He's also going to look for that right hook.
Beautiful.
There, comes back with a straight. What do you think so far, Brian?
So far, it looks like we're watching a game of Fight Night right now. Has the kick been thrown? It's just, you know, really good technical boxing, head movement. There we go.
There's the outside.
Messed up my commentary.
I mean, definitely, though, you're right, Brian. I mean, the kicks weren't thrown, but he lands a good one there. And outside leg kicks, especially to that leg of Diaz. I mean, I don't think the Diaz brothers have the highest leg health rating. Do get picked apart with it before, and, you know, heavy kicks from Lawler if he can get them going. And maybe look for that in the second round. But, you know, the distance you can close with Nick Diaz is pretty quick. You've got to be careful throwing them leg kicks. We've got 5 seconds left. This round will come to a close. Who have you got so far?
I gotta say, I got Ricky. But, you know, Praxis, in all of his fights, he always seems like he's a slow starter in a way where he makes his read in the first round, and the second and third, he makes his decisions, and he gets a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah,
I think Ricky definitely took that one. He rocked. Although we've seen the replays there from La La Land Uppercut. I mean, with that one health event that Ricky got on Lawler there, I would assume he's going to take that round.
Yeah,
and I agree.
But here we go. We only got
what a round, though, huh, Balian?
Yeah, what a round indeed. Pry definitely finding his timing, but maybe needs to open up a little bit more. Try and look for some bigger shots because he didn't land anything big there, but did land a lot of consistent clean shots. But here we go. Co-main event of the evening, second round.
Ricky's here for a reason, guys.
Yeah, he's here to fight as well.
Oh, comes out aggressive.
Yeah, coming in with that straight, trying to land it in there. Pry trying to land on the outside here. He's still looking for that pull counter, and he's so good with it as well. And there's a straight with a lead hook off that pull counter. That pressure from Ricky, he's not backing down. He's taking shots, but he's still coming forward. Trying to do what we saw from Cody earlier, which is plant and land that 2-3. But he gets caught there, and here comes Pry with that slow forward pressure. Can look for those openings as you cover up and back up.
Yeah, maybe a head kick coming here from Pry, but he usually just likes to stick with the combo.
Yeah, not a lot of head kicks always coming out from Praxis here. Likes to land consistently rather than take those risks.
Praxis in control of this round and gets a nice knuckle foot.
Yeah, that's what happens if you plant and slip. I mean, that's always a great tactic if you ever have an opponent do that on you. Plant and slip, just even if they're filling out or showboating. Them kicks is where you want to start throwing right there. And Ricky being taking advantage of that here. Trying to land that 1-2 from the outside. Pry really trying to get them slips in here. It's so good with that 1-4, sorry. A big hook coming after that jab. And here's the taunt coming out from Pry.
Yeah, Praxis saying, where you at? I'm here. We get a little lag.
A little bit of lag in this fight, guys. Sorry about that.
Ricky's bringing the heat, though. He's in his face, and he's throwing some good shots. I mean, Praxis...
big head kick! That big head kick coming out here, and he's rocked now. Praxis on the back foot. Ricky charging forward, but the sounder is low. Not enough to keep that pressure up. Low on the block here as well, just trying to cover and then fly back with that uppercut.
More taunts. Praxis trying to get in the head of Ricky here. Trying to get him to make a mistake, maybe. Yeah. Ricky's fighting well.
Ricky's fighting well, and he's getting rocks off as well.
Nice
another one.
Big
the
right
lead hand. Coming over, and the overhand lands as well. Pry on the back foot now. Got to recover, settle in. Still taunting, but he needs to start thinking about what he got caught with and how not to get caught with it again. Oh, good job.
Wow.
Pulls the head kick. Stamina is low, and that's why he's bringing that taunt, you know, trying to bait that head kick. I know I've seen you do that a lot, Rob.
Yes. I'm the leg kicking queen. All right, here we go. 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Yeah. And Ricky's in control of this fight, I think, guys.
I'd say, he's up on the scorecards, but he is getting some good timing now with those head movements, and Pry struggling to find a way on the inside or to land anything at all. Not sure if Robbie Lawler, I mean, I'm sure he plays Robbie a lot, but Stephen Thompson maybe would have served him a little bit better in a fight like this.
Yeah, and that stamina is pretty even. He's a big left shot. Praxis is in trouble.
He's trading, and he is getting rocks, so maybe I'm wrong here, because you think the power of it all would come through on that, but Ricky doing a good job landing the right shots at the right time, taking advantage of those vulnerability windows. Praxis up on the stamina here, but 10 seconds left in this round. We've got to see something big coming out from Pry to finish strong in this fight.
I think Praxis is doing a great job surviving when he does get rocked, though. He never seems to get, you know, flattened to the floor.
Definitely. But the vulnerability message coming up from the corner of Diaz there. We'll see some of those highlights coming up. Man, I don't know. I mean, definitely a lot more rocks coming out. See, they're trading, but there's that left hook. He did get a few rocks off on him, and when they do stand and trade, Praxis is getting the better of those exchanges. There's that pull counter. but he pulled a little too early and ate that head kick.
Oof.
Damn, not good.
Yo, Proxys might be down 2-0, huh, Brian?
Boom.
Yeah, I would have to say that that's probably what the scorecards are. If I was scoring it right now, I would be giving it. I mean, Praxis would be down 2 rounds for sure.
Definitely. Will Pry come out with his same, tactics, or is he going to get aggressive here, Balian? Try to stir it up.
His kill or be killed, but Pry coming off a loss.
Kill or be killed. Let's go, Balian.
Yeah, but we'll see how he fights out here. Man, coming off a loss. Doesn't want to lose that. Yeah, it's one starts, but here we go, guys. Main event of the evening. Coming up after this, we will crown our champion in the main event. The culmination of our tournament. We've got a great fight here entering the 3rd round. Ricky Biamonte, number 12 in the world, putting it on. Prioxis here is number 3, and it gets dropped. And that's it. The big knockdown comes out. Big shots to the body. Starts and shouts coming out here. The 1-2. The pressure coming forward. The Prize still in trouble here. Block is low. Head health is down. Starting to recover.
All Ricky has to do is back off.
Oh!
He hits him
Again with the straight.
Boys.
The lead hook coming back out here. Pry on the back foot. Really having to cover up now.
Ricky's being very aggressive here, though.
Yeah, well, Pry has to do something if he wants to win this fight. He can't. He's not trying to fight safe. He's trying to get them big shots as counters, but Ricky's so tight and so crisp and clean with everything he's landing here.
Ricky's stepping up to the plate, and there's a lot of Proxys fans out there probably biting their nails.
Ooh, I think the story of this and the story of a couple of these fights, he's so low.
He was pressing the action.
Yeah, he was. The story of the couple of these fights is people starting to work out now. The shift a little bit in the meta from that ducking head movement is that lead hook. And we're seeing it from Ricky, that lead hook, catching Pry whenever he tries to slip. If he doesn't time it perfectly, getting caught with that lead hook, and there, the left hand smacking over the top.
Mad respect to Ricky just going out there. Obviously has the lead, but he's still throwing leather out there. He doesn't give a crap.
Yeah, but you got to keep Pry off because Pry's so dangerous, man. He's got 2.5 minutes, half of this round left. Let's see what he can come out with. A slight bit of lag here.
Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? This is fighting. Anything can happen. Flash KOs are definitely, apparent in the ESFL.
I haven't seen any head kicks or anything coming out from Pry. Still trying to land them hands, but Ricky taking advantage of that hand speed here, and he is catching him. Gonna be hard to put Diaz out straight away, but a big left hand gets him here, and Pry's pushing the action. Yeah, getting right underneath them hooks. Changing up them elevations, maybe come with some uppercuts, but Pry really trying to put it on Ricky and get him out of there. Not winning this fight. 1.5 minutes here. What do you think, Brian?
I mean, yeah, definitely Praxis has got to. He's got to get the stoppage. Otherwise, I think Ricky's got to take the decision. This is still a fairly even round, so he's got to do something big.
Yeah, and he lands a big straight to the body, taking that stamina down. He's got to find an opening somewhere. Back to the body here.
Don't be scared, homie.
Don't be scared, homie. He's on the back foot. That's right. Coming forward. It is kill or be killed right now.
Ooh.
I think Ricky knows he's ahead, and he's just trying to coast the end, block these shots, and let's see what Proxys can do to, break the defense and get something, maybe a knockout.
Oh, that's it!
What the?
That lead hook all night, man. I'm telling you, that lead hook is dangerous if you're trying to slip. There, into that lead hook. Into that lead hook he slips. I think we'll get a boom replay on that one.
We got a new contender, boys. Ricky Biamonte.
Contender, man. Oh, we're going to get that. Let me switch back to that fight screen so you can see that replay coming up there. Here he goes.
Gosh.
Caught slipping, I believe, to the outside. 1-2 to the body. Backing up here. 1-2 to the head. Comes forward with the lead hook. There we go. Slips off into that lead hand. Gets caught with the left over the top. That's it. Ricky getting that big win. What do we think?
I'm speechless. All right, I'm speechless. I'm hyped. I came in, Proxys has so much hype behind him. He's such a good player, but, Ricky steps up. There's not a lot of noise behind Ricky. I don't really know Ricky personally. I know he's a great fighter, but then he steps up and beats Proxys majority of the fight and then finishes him when he's ahead of the round. Like, that takes some cojones. Props to Ricky.
Yes, props indeed. Yeah. That was a really impressive performance. Great KO. Yeah. It's got to be exciting to have a new contender on the scene like that.
Yeah, a new contender. Probably coming up for that belt. I mean, taking out the number 3 guy in the world, it doesn't get much more dominant than that. And I'm kind of speechless right now because
Me too.
we're about to go to the main event of the evening, and it is all to play for. But the thing that is to play for is this thing right here, the ESFL belt. There it is in all its glory. Someone is going to grab that strap, beautifully made up and designed. We wish we could 3D print it. Maybe it has been 3D printed, but there it is. It's all about that strap right now. It's all about that strap. It is looking good. And the two men in the main event of the evening. Let's talk about this. Who we got? Who we got and why? How do you think it plays out, Rob? You first. How do you think the fight plays out?
All right, so we got Kinetic and we got D-Mart, friends and training partners. So two things can happen. D-Mart, can fall into that trap where he thinks he's not going to be able to compete with Kinetic because I'm sure they fought a lot and it's his friend. He's like, Kinetic's so good. Or maybe D-Mart has been doing some special training on the side, pulling some things that, Kinetic has never seen before. And maybe Kinetic's doing the same. So I got to go with my boy Kinetic and RG. I always call him the GOAT. I love him so much and I just enjoy watching him. And I don't think anybody can beat him. But if D-Mart does, I will be just shocked and I will scream like a preteen in a store with her mom's credit card.
That's oddly specific.
That is oddly specific, though, Rob, but I believe him. I believe he will do that. So there we go. What do you think, Brian?
I mean, I don't want to. I'm not going to disagree with the technical assessment, but like I said, I'm gonna pull for my boy D-Mart because he's a Canadian and I'm a Canadian, and the game's made in Canada, and to have a Canadian champion would be huge. We're not just here to take part. We're here to take over, what have you. I mean, I've watched both the guys fight. They're both really talented, very skilled players. It's hard for me to call it, but yeah, I'm pulling for D-Mart. Let's go.
1-1. I said I'd make my prediction before the fight started. I see Kinetic coming out and coming forward with that forward pressure. I think it's all about the forward pressure from Kinetic. I think he's in D-Mart's face. He's trying to put him on the back against that cage, kind of keep him coming forward. And I think D-Mart is going to land what he can on the outside, look to set up some slips, look to use that knowledge of Kinetic that he has. And D-Mart knows that head kick's coming. He knows Kinetic likes to set that head kick up, and there's going to be a lot of pressure, and he's going to try and disguise that head kick. But I think D's not afraid to take this down. I think that D knows that might be the one place he can win this fight is on the ground. These guys must have fought before both Vegas MMA. It's an all Vegas MMA camp final. That's the #1 camp in the world right now. I think if it stays on the feet long enough, if it goes past the 3rd round, I think that's when Kinetic starts to take over on the feet. And I don't know if D-Mart can come back from that point. Maybe even before that. But if it stays on the feet, I think Kinetic keeps on the pressure and keeps it going. But if D-Mart can mix this fight up, if he can get some crazy kicks off, if he can read some counters, if he can get in the clinch, make it dirty, if he can get on the ground, get a sub, he may even win on the feet. I'm not saying he can't. But I think
make it dirty.
I think the pressure of Kinetic may be too much for D. But I don't disbelieve that D can get it done as well. So I gotta go with... this is hard.
Come on, Malian.
I'm going with D, man. I'm going with D. I think he gets something crazy off. I think D's been in some a lot of esports recently. His mind might be right. He's been training. He knows Kinetic like no one else. I think if anyone gets it done, it's D-Mart, man. I think he does it. I think he does it. I think we see an upset.
And to add one more point, Kinetic has that aura. When you go into a fight with someone like Kinetic or NRG, sometimes you don't perform to your fullest potential because they have just like the Anderson Silva aura. When he comes out and he's never lost and everyone talks about him, like maybe D-Mart will slip under that and actually be able to fight him to his best ability.
I mean, we'll see. Well, let's see what you guys thought because you did vote about it on Twitter. We're going to have a look. 116 votes we had.
Wow.
So we'll see which way it swings. Do you think it's close or quite clear-cut? What do you think? Yeah, you're right.
60% Kinetic, 40% D-Mart.
That's what I was going to say.
All right. 60-40. You know what, guys? You know what? You're pretty spot on right there. You're pretty spot on because it was 59% Kinetic and 41% D-Mart. There we go. 116 people. So you guys did pick Kinetic at 59%, but it was so close. It was so close. So there we go. There's the bracket. One last time. You see that belt in the background. It's all coming through right here. Everything is to play for. It's on the line. It's the finals. It's ESFL 8. We're going to crown ourselves a champion. We are going to crown ourselves a champion in moments. The fighters are in the lobby.
Finally happening.
They're ready to go. The biggest fight we've ever had. From this point on, there'll be a champion. The whole game changes. Belts will be defended.
Balian,
Streaks
first
will be
champion in the
created.
history.
In the history of the
ESFL.
This is
the
history.
First one.
This is literal history. If you're here watching this, this is history. We're going to run that promo one more time, then we're going to go straight into the fight. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Oh, he might be out.
Here we go. Straight into the fight. Featherweight division. Man. I mean, I would say both Frankie Edgar in normal situation, but man, you know, it could be, we could see Connor versus Frankie. Oh, I mean, I don't even know. It's all about these picks.
There's no
here.
way.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
Oh, it's not even a
my
mirror
words.
match. Connor versus Frankie right here. What do you think?
This
What
is
do you think?
intriguing, though. What if, you know, D-Mark gets him on the ground? You know, Connor doesn't have the best ground stats, so he's taking kind of a risk here.
Man, do you think he'll get him on the ground? I think he could.
It's D-Mark, the Canadian assassin.
It is Canadian assassin D-Mark, but it's also Kinetic that has never been
It is.
taken down in the history of ESFL. Both guys, we've got Kinetic guys, #1 in the world, Kinetic,
Ladies and
taking Conor
gentlemen,
McGregor.
this is
4-0, 4-fight win streak,
the
obviously.
main
D-Mark,
event of
#2
the
in the world,
evening.
also 4-0.
When the action begins,
Also
our
in a
referee in
4-fight win
charge,
streak.
Mario
It's about to go
Yamasabi.
off right here. Mario's reffing it. Anything could happen.
Anything can
This is
happen.
the moment UFC fans.
The notorious.
around
Okay,
the world
the first champion is
have
about to be decided right now, chat. Let's get it hyped.
From the sold-out
And who do you guys think's gonna
Yeah,
win?
who do we think's going to win this one?
Bams out there.
Like I said, I think it's all about that forward pressure that Kinetic's going to bring. He's going to be looking to get in the face of D-Mark, keep him on the cage, back against the cage. You can control the pressure, control the action, control the stamina output. If you're on the back foot, you're not dictating how much you have to work. And this is a 5-round fight, guys. Stamina is going to be key and crucial. I think Kinetic gets those leg kicks out nice and early, possibly. That
Oh, he
front
does.
leg stomp that we've been seeing all night. But D-Mark, man, don't be surprised if he shoots in on him. I don't know what kind of takedown he's going to look for. He might shoot them lazy takedowns just to initiate those grappling exchanges and look for it. If you're in that sprawl position face down, it's not easy to be able to prevent your opponent from getting up. There's nothing you can do. You can try and hit that switch quick, but Kinetic's going to know about
This
that.
man is a
So, on a Frankie Edgar, he has no way of putting guard here, really. He can shoot that lazy single, Kinetic might bite on it, but I doubt it. I doubt we'll see that. If we had an Ortega pick, I don't think, Brian, off the top of your head, do you know anyone maybe that has an Imanari role at featherweight? I don't think there is.
Not off the top of my head, no. It's a pretty rare move in the game.
Exactly. So Frankie pick, we'll see. Maybe there are no pulling guards here. Maybe he's going to beat him on the feet. I don't know. I'm overthinking this already.
It's a great point you made about stamina, though. I've watched a few of D-Mark's fights on his stream, and I've seen a couple times where he's actually had a stamina disadvantage before he pulls out the victory with the stoppage, like knocking somebody out. But yeah, you don't want to end up in a stamina disadvantage in a 5-round fight against Kinetic. That's just a nightmare.
100%. But here we go. This is ESFL 8. This is the Grand Prix finale. This is the culmination. The belt is on the line. Here we go. They touch him up. Some fake spins coming out from Kinetic at the taunt. D-Mark in the blue gloves. Kinetic in the red. Both Vegas MMA. Here we go. Let's see how this plays out. Ooh, big straight down the middle. So Kinetic not putting too much pressure on.
The defense of Kinetic. Watch out for his defense. He barely gets hit here. He's got great blocking, great leans, great timing, great reads.
Ooh, the double jab coming through. He's landing here on D. D's coming forward with those big hooks, but he's not able to land anything yet. The hand speed advantage, it is for Conor McGregor right now, so we'll see how much he uses it. There's the inside leg kick. He said there were going to be some leg kicks, but D returning knows he's got to trade in that leg kick battle. Can't be at a disadvantage. And there's another one coming out, and another one coming out. Damn! The 1s and 2s from the outside here as well. Trying to find their way in. D just stuck on the outside, and Kinetic, yeah, like you said, not really getting hit by any big shots.
Fighting Kinetic is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline all over. Oh,
he's out already. Backing up. Good stats on Edgar. Knows he can recover here. Shoots a double leg, if only to give himself some space and some time. But the stamina is down here. Takes an early rock, but he's playing Frankie. He knows he can take them 2 big shots to the body here.
Kinetic eating up D-Mart on the feet right now.
Yeah, D-Mart not able to find a way on the inside. Slips that uppercut though and comes back nicely. Gotta be careful. There's that rear uppercut again from Kinetic. Man, those head movements out on the outside.
We've seen D-Mart, get beat, the majority of the fight and then come back and just get a beautiful submission.
He's shooting that double leg here, just trying to get some. But there's no sprawl on that. It's just instant denial from Kinetic. He's already on it. He's not sprawling on top of him because he's doing it late. He's getting it early and there. Oh, indeed. 2 minutes left in this round. Coming over the top. D's stamina already down low. As the fight goes on, he's going to recover a bit better. But, man, this stamina battle is already playing a factor, right, Brian?
Yes, it is. And it'll just get more and more important as this fight
does
go around.
He gets it. He got it. He got the double leg. Okay, let's see if he can hold it. But you're right, Brian. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, almost got the sweep here, but the fake, the denials from D-Mart. He's posturing up here, foot on the hips, and he goes for feet on the hips instead. Gonna block that. No, he doesn't.
Wow.
Oh, up. Close.
Next, no slouch on the ground. But definitely not.
First time he's been taken down, though.
Is it really? Wow, good job, D-Mart.
Yeah, getting that cheeky double leg off there, just blasting straight through. Both guys mimicking each other right there, but I don't know how often these guys have fought each other. Both teammates for a long time. The belt is on the line right here. Oh, 2. Oh! Coming back with a lead hook as well. D is just standing there taking it. He's not trying to get out.
Kinetic looks good right now. He's throwing some nice combos, and D-Mart looks bewildered in there on the feet.
Yeah, Kinetic just coming forward full force. No mercy. This is for the belt. This is for everything. What do you think, guys?
That first round seemed to go by really fast. That was some exciting stuff. But definitely that seemed like a neat Kinetic round, even though D-Mart managed to get the first takedown.
Yeah, that's right. I think you're right there. And he fakes the spin again. But here we go. It's the main event. Champion will be crowned. Shoots an early double leg. Now he gets the sprawl. Let's see if there's any parting chance to take the back here now. It's maybe a little risky for Kinetic. Kinetic, obviously a great grappler. D not even trying to block those transitions. More concerned with covering up here. But we're going into the second round. The sound recovery has been quite prevalent, but he gets the half guard here. Let's see. Obviously, Kinetic, a good grappler, but D as well. Double fake and goes for the full guard position. Let's see what happens here. Fake into the cross drop. See if he goes for the stand up here. He's actually trying to sit out. Well, no, he doesn't get the recovery. Gonna block that, and that's a reversal right there. Easy peasy.
Nice, beautiful.
D-Mart's on top now. Already got grappling. Start the second round. Oh, good denial on the posture up.
D-Mart using his, craftiness on the ground. He was Brian Ortega last week. Oh, and he gets rolled over.
Beautiful sweep. Such a hard sweep to get. Uses the momentum. Foot on the hip. Traps an arm. And you're right.
He goes up. Postures.
He did get that
big elbows.
Oh, my
big
goodness.
elbows. Next
to the
low.
top. This is bad. This is bad. Gets the recovery here. He went 2 to the head, 2 to the body, 2 to the head. So we'll see if D-Mart makes that read. He needs to block twice in the same direction.
Kinetic does sick damage from half guard posture up with those big elbows.
Yeah, dangerous stuff. And let's see if he can get a transition reversal. And he does. Beautiful read.
Great job.
See, that's what we're talking about. These guys have fought each other so much. Kinetic went for the mount, gets it, goes back to half guard, goes straight for the side control this time instead of the mount, and D made the read on that and gets the reversal. No, it's going to happen. He's going to deny that as well and tries to move to mount. But good job by Kinetic. And that's it.
Oh, he's up, back to his feet.
Wow.
Good job by Kinetic.
There's 2 minutes on the ground though, but the only damage really came out from Kinetic. And D's just standing there with these shots are going off.
Look at that slip by Kinetic. Oh man, this is impressive.
Dominant on the feet. D not really able to land much apart from a couple of shots. Really looking
good
for that
defense.
takedown. I think he knows that he's only going to win this fight if it goes to the ground here. Inside leg kick, overhand. Not enough though so far.
Yeah, this fight seems to be snowballing in Kinetic's favor. I mean, that stamina's depleting, the damage is adding up, and it's just going to be a matter of time.
Oh!
Slipped
straight into that right hand. There. And that's it, man. He's on the back foot now. He's got to be careful. The head is half health. Stamina is low. Jab to the body's coming out.
Already round 2, and, you know, Dimar looks like his fighter is about to just fall over and die, taking body shots, headshots. Man, this is crazy.
He came in slipping right then left, and left went straight into that right hand by Kinetic. He read that nicely and put him straight on the rock when he gets a slip. Good job.
That range keeps him safe.
To bear up, man. If he can get through this round, though, he's going to get a big stamina recovery and some health recovery. There's 10 seconds left. I think he's going to be okay. Ooh, my goodness. What do you think, Brian?
I mean, it's just some really impressive stuff to see from Kinetic. It's got to be frustrating to be an opponent or standing across the octagon from him. It's like he's on some Neo inside the Matrix type stuff.
Just can't hit it, like Rob said. But here we go, third round. See if he goes past this to the championship rounds. Kinetic dictating the stand up here. We have number 1 versus number 2 in the world right now. This is for the belt. It is at the top of the screen. You can see it right there. The winner gets this belt. They will be the crown champion, and they will be defending this belt as well. And here we go, trading backwards and forwards.
Dimar hanging in there, though. I mean, it is the third round. Getting the third round with Kinetic is an accomplishment in my book, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, he's got it. Early in the first and early in the second and early in the third. He gets that takedown. Denies. Oh, tries to go for the early half guard transition. Let's see. Kinetic going for the back sit. Posture up denied. Both these guys are just denying. So he gets it again. That sweep was so high level. And he gets it again. So hard to stop. Top level competition.
With Conor McGregor, man.
Let's see. We're back to the side control this time. Doubles up on that. This is all a mind game right now, trying to predict that move your opponent's going to make next. And yes, you're right, with Conor McGregor as well.
Good denials here, good control by Kinetic.
Yeah, good control indeed. Stops that mount transition. Goes for it again. Stops the posture up. He's doing a good job when it comes to grappling, contending. Gets the full guard. Going for the backside, but doesn't get it. Transition by Kinetic here.
Yeah, this style of grappling is beautiful. Not trying to lay and pray, you know, trying to advance position. It's this high level here, guys.
Gonna go for that stack position. No, up. Doesn't want any of that. Wise move.
Dimar's laying there like, come on down, baby. Here we go. We still got a lot of fight left.
We do have a lot of fight left. Over halfway through this third round. Ooh, leap head kick coming up top. Catching him with something big, but I think that may be the big first shot. The D's landed. He just stands there. Eats a couple of shots there, unable to get out of the way or move his head. Maybe trying to set something up with a counter, but Kinetic just so fluid and crisp here. Look at that jab. Ooh, he's going to duck into it.
Accuracy of Kinetic is insane. Look at that slip. Woo-hoo.
Ooh, that left foot again.
What can Dimar do here?
I honestly don't know. Fighting Kinetic is a whole new level. It's still a whirlwind of... There it is! That right hand. I started a big
description. When Kinetic has you hurt, he puts you down. Almost every time.
Dimar, why is he trying to recover his health here? Really trying to stay in this fight. You know, not giving up, not trying to bounce straight back up. Trying to recover that health as much as possible before being forced to stand up.
Yeah, mistake his previous opponents have made against Kinetic. They do try to bounce right back up, and then they get finished right away.
Yeah, Dimar unable to land anything here. I mean, he has the hand speed disadvantage, he has the reach disadvantage, he has the power disadvantage, but he does have a slight grappling advantage. He's been using it a little bit, but good stuff there from Kinetic. And now the stamina is really going to start to play a factor as we move forward. Goes for the side control switch, doesn't get it. And Kinetic is landing body shots again. And he's going for it again here. Maybe he's just trying to make Kinetic defend it. There we go. Into the championship rounds.
Kinetic looks better and better and better against the higher competition. Like every person he fights that's a little bit higher up on the leaderboard, he looks that much better.
He turns it on, you know. He's only as good as the people you're facing, so they bring it out of him, I'm sure. They bring it out of him, but now he's standing still. Look at that no movement. D's trying to get that pull counter off, come back with that hook, but Kinetic's just coming forward. Look at that. Angles out to the inside, comes back, but eats a head kick there. What do you think D can do here, Brian?
I mean, the only thing I can think of, and this is probably worth absolutely nothing, but you just have to do stuff that a guy like Kinetic is not used to seeing. I mean, obviously, he's really well experienced playing against the highest level competition. He might be better served like an absolute idiot.
I completely understand what you're saying here, Brian. Something just out of the toolbox, something random that he wouldn't expect. It might be his best bet here. He did catch him with a head kick earlier, but again! Oh, that's it! The thrift! That's it! We got a champion! It is Kinetic NRG! He is the first ever ESFL champion. Taking out the billionaire strut with Conor McGregor nonetheless as well.
Hype it up, chat!
Hype it up indeed. Taking out D-Mart. Unable to get it done. Did get the takedown. Not able to do much on the ground. And you know what? I just don't know who can beat him. We're seeing here on the replay right now the finishing sequence, the finishing combination, 2 big shots to the body. Chases him down, puts it on him. There's that offside slip right hand coming over the top that he landed a couple of times there. Just crouches off and then comes back in that direction, almost like a coil. Tightens up his body and launches himself back across to drop that right hand. And there we have it. A champion. Kinetic NRG, the first ESFL champion. Up there, top of the rankings. And that's it. You guys were right. 60% said Kinetic NRG, and he gets the win here tonight.
From the very beginning of the ESFL, Kinetic NRG's name has been the minds of every competitor he's faced. Everybody watching knows his name. I mean, he's one of the biggest players in the game, and he steps up and he comes through and proves and gets the first ESFL championship wrapped around his waist. Good job, Kinetic NRG. I'm proud of you, and that was a wonderful performance, man. You are a beast, and you are the GOAT of EA Sports UFC 3, in my opinion.
Yeah, obviously, and we can't discount Dima, obviously, and you can't discount the fact that this was a Vegas MMA final. These guys are the same camp. You know, that really just shows the high level of the pair of them. What did you think, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, that was a super impressive championship performance from Kinetic. I mean, I'd be interested. I didn't get a chance to see that, but I would have guessed the fight stats. It seemed like he landed 90% of his strikes. It was just incredible. You know, props to D-Mart for being able to get the fight to the ground a couple times, take him down, take Kinetic down for the first couple times in the ESFL. But yeah, I mean, he just does appear to be on a slightly higher level than everybody else. But the good thing for all of us is it is really fun to watch. Wow.
I would agree with that statement wholeheartedly. Right there. There we have it. ESFL 8 is over. And that's it.
Wow.
I mean, Kinetic, I mean, he was the favorite going in. And, you know, D-Mart did get the takedown, which some people didn't think he would. But who's next, man? I mean, who can find? Let's take a look at the fight card here. We had Prioxis dropping there to Ricky Biamonte, who did look very good tonight with that Nick Diaz pick. Papa Lemus gets the win over Brand New Mac, I believe, on the inside with Cody Garbrandt there. Prodigy's Matty Ice, what a great fight. Good contenders coming out of that one. Cody coming back strong with another win here over Lessons, top level competition. Onza taking up a win. Nugs taking out a Rampage as well. I mean, there's so many matchups you can make just right there on that left-hand side there. Some new blood coming up tonight. So many good fights, but there we go. There is the final bracket there. Kinetic taking out D-Mart, takes that belt, and there we go. We have a champion. It begins.
So the reign of Kinetic, and you know, to a couple competitors I'd like to see, you know, face Kinetic. I would be really excited to see Ricky and maybe a rematch between Matty Ice. That would be insane.
Yeah, Manny
as the first contender.
Manny definitely put it on him, and Manny's showing some good striking levels tonight as well. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone who could necessarily contend with Kinetic on the feet. Prioxis, you know, definitely a good striker, but you know, we see tonight Ricky Biamonte managed to take him out, so we'll see. I mean, I don't think Ricky fought Kinetic yet. I think he fought Preach, and then he fought
Preacher.
I think he fought Preach, and then he fought oh goodness, Lemus Khan, I believe. And then they went through to the tournament. So I don't think Ricky's fought yet. So yeah, man, give Ricky a shot and we'll see what happens. Let's have a look at the upcoming events here. On these fights right here, we do have Next Wednesday, it will be an Xbox Proving Grounds card. I know it says PS4. It will be an Xbox Proving Grounds card. Wednesday, 28th of March, 9:30 p.m. CT. Come back for that. And then ESFL 9 is also going to be next Sunday, April 1st. And then obviously the week after that, we have the Habib Tony card as well. So that's to look forward to as well. But there we go. What an event. What an evening. 13 fights. Top performances. Not a bad fight among them tonight. And there we go. Excellent performances tonight. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. Don't forget to check us out on the YouTube as well if you want to catch the action back. You can also check them out on the Twitch VODs as well. The Twitter, go follow us over there. Instagram for the updates, all the latest cards as soon as they come out. Knows who's fighting. Thank you for joining us. I hope those of you who won some packs tonight in the giveaways, go spend them UT, get them new UT perks. Have a good time with that as well. I'll show you a big, big, big thank you to Brian Hayes and just everyone on the EA Sports UFC 3 dev team as well for all their hard work and their continued hard work to keep patching this game, you know, trying to make it as perfect as possible for us. We comment, we feedback, and they make the changes for us as well. They're just trying to make the best game possible, and they're doing a good job. Every patch, I think, has improved the quality of the game and the quality of these fights. So thank you so much, Brian, for coming out tonight.
Thank you very much for having me. I had a fantastic time. I look forward to every one of these future cards. You guys are doing great work.
Excellent, excellent. And Bruce Lee, Rob, as well, man. Just good work, bro. And just I didn't say thank you because you're part of the team. So good work, my friend. Good work.
Thank you, Bailey. Good work too. Love you guys.
Thank you very much. Right, we will leave it there. We will sign off. We will be back on Wednesday with another Proving Grounds card, getting some new fresh blood in. PS4 cards coming up as well. If you're on Xbox, if you're on PS4, you want to fight ESFL, you want to prove you can beat them. Maybe one of you watching right now will be the one to beat Kinetic NRG. We don't know. Join the clubs, join the communities on Xbox and on PS4. Get in them, sign up, fight, make your way up, and prove us. All right. Have a good night. Take care. Congratulations to our first champion, Kinetic NRG. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll see you on Wednesday.